Hello everybody, welcome to Launceston. Oh, I need a drink of water there. Turn that music back down. Hello everybody, welcome. Now I don't have a camera on. There's a reason for that. I will endeavour to get one on soon. But let me show you what I'm going to be doing today. We haven't started doing it yet though. Here we go. Hello everybody, yes. This is my back. I'm going to do the triple screen again. At least I'm going to try. So we're gonna see how this goes. We are at Launceston. I do have a DLC airport. I noticed somebody here doesn't have it, or has the payware one, which may have a different height on it. I have got a link in the description showing the particular file where to get it from. Admittedly, mine's not up to date. Also, this Jetstar 745 I've noticed keeps going round and round from Sydney. It refuses to land, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But let's go start back at the beginning, and I believe Michael from Canberra. Hello. Michael from Canberra. Brett plays. There's a stream this morning. Good morning, everybody from Michael and Roy. Roy's there as well. G'day, Roy. Sean. G'day. Hello. Hope everyone is safe and well. Yes, William, mate. Mr. TPH is good morning. Dale K. Hey, Brett. Yes, safe. Mr. TPH, I think I saw him in a Navion here. There it is. Yep. I might just get inside. Oh, no. Don't press that button. That gets rid of the chat. There we go. William, g'day, mate. I already said that. Okay, so you guys are just chatting. Aaron, there we go. There's another one. G'day, Aaron. William Kelly. Morning, evening, whatever it might be. Did I miss any other chat? Current speed. This thing does not go very fast. So expect somewhere between 120 and 135 knots at my max, probably, but you know me. I don't think I'll go that far. Mr. B4 Gunner is working, but he's going to listen in. G'day, mate. Welcome. Genius James, he's there. Hello. I want to wave, but the camera's behind me again. Back of the head mode. Yeah, we're going to try another back of the head mode today. I will show what it looks like once I get all three screens set up. TJ says I'm in the PC6. Yeah, I don't have a PC6, but it comes up as that. So I know that's you there. I am in the cargo and GA area of this parking. Obviously, this concrete area is for the cargo flights. Okay, Jetstar 746. 745 is meant to become 746. It's going to... I don't know where it's going, actually. 745 came from Sydney. Normally meant to land and turn into, but the AI is having trouble. Kangar01, I have the payware. Hello, everyone. That was you floating, I'm guessing, and you have the payware. Shame they don't make it the same altitude, isn't it? Christopher Pilgrim, g'day. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, give me a quick thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to give me. A hey or wave, whatever, like Christopher has. And g'day. Welcome. Alright, so the plan is for me to run three screens. So I can actually put this one down here so you can still see what I'm doing. I've got chat right there, but I've also got chat above where you can't see. So I'm going to do this. General options, experimental, add a new render window, and you can see, you can see the one on that side's come in, and add another render window, and we now got chat on this side. Apply, so chat's no longer there. We actually now have full dashboard area to have a look around in. So now if I go like this, you should see kind of what I'm seeing. I don't have this on at the moment. You know what, it can stay off. I'll be getting inside the aircraft. So I now can see the side windows even while I'm sitting forward. And that's the idea. Now I may not stay in this view, so I may go back to here, and I'll put this down here for you. And I can, where is it? If I just put that there, I can actually have that over to the side while still having my view underneath, which is actually quite helpful while I'm getting up and right. Damn, ads right in the middle of the screen. Okay, so I'm trying some different settings. If you're getting ads, I might just change that. Hang on, how do I do that? I need the other screen. Where is it? That one there. Let me turn the ads off. They're not meant to come on till after. The stream must have buffered when I was doing stuff just then. Alright, ads are off. Now we can minimize that. It's like you're in a real plane. Oh mate, it is massive. Except the dash is just a slightly higher on that side. So when I look up and down, yeah, I might have to just modify the right hand side screen. I'll worry about that later. Alright, I've turned the ads off. They're not supposed to start. It does say it's running excellent, but maybe I'm also pushing here. I took Big Al's video last night. He sent me a how to set up video. Battery, avionics. Can't remember, is there a fuel switch on this one? It's already there. Throttle, propeller, set, yep. What else is on this one? I can't remember. Just there's no fuel pump? I think that's actually it. No, there. No, that's my heat. That's my fan. Alright. We're up and running. Here we are. Very good. I don't hear that sound. Do you guys hear the sound? Thank you, B4, mate. Let me just do a quick... Where's my mixer? Flight sim is up. This is just a quiet plane, that's why. Alright, let me know if you can hear that okay. And to get my sound, we'll have that as background. Alright, now if I click on that screen, I actually get rid of everything on there. Oh, now my replay is getting a bit of buffering. Can you guys let me know if that's happening to you too? Let's just put this screen over here and I can keep an eye on it. I actually think it's my second computer that's struggling to keep up, because everything else seems to be running fine. Alright. I do need to get the other mouse out here and pop the chat out, because it doesn't show me enough to see what you guys are saying. If I can expand it. It's all experimental stuff here. Alright, let's get that one out of the way. Also, Big Al, mate, morning. I don't get ads, says Bubba. But from this angle, it looks like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Wait, what? Who's Dr. Claw? Now, where's my mouse? There we go. Alright, you sounds are fine. Okay, up. CDI change. I'll take the magenta line, thank you. I'm also going to get about 2500 from my first flight up to the Batman Bridge. So if you punched in the flight plan, be aware I am actually going to be heading slightly north first. Alright, we have pitot heat on. Yeah, it's 3.5 degrees this morning. Landing lights we'll get when we get there. Cabin, I don't know if I need that at the moment. Alright, cool. Fan, airflow, let's get some airflow. Hot air entry, that'll be fine. That'll keep us from fogging up. Alright, I reckon we're good to go. Alright, turn that off for a second and I'm just blowing my nose. Hang on. So I thought I was going to sneeze there. Alright. You're getting buffering? What are you doing, stream? You say you're coming through excellent. So I need this one, OBS. What's going on? What are you doing? Right, what I might do is I might just do a quick change back to 30 frames a second. I'm pushing my GPU and internet and everything maximum. I made changes to go to 60 frames, but it's obviously not working. So give me a second and we'll fix this and we'll be right back. Alright, let's put this back on. YouTube just doesn't seem to want to let me have 60 frames a second, which really sucks. I don't know, we'll get there eventually. So, would it calm down once we're all flying? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's get this. I need to move you out of the way. I'll have a throttle over here, thank you. Alright, so I've given it a bit of a push. My spelling and sentences will be all over the place this morning. That's alright. Alright, I am going underneath someone here. Alright, let me know how that goes. Look, I had to drop it down, but I'm getting intermittent buffering. Black screen pops up for half a second and once in a while. Yeah, and if I had the ad still on, which is default, you get an ad every time. So that's why I turn those off. Alright, this is freeware. Look, we've got Virgin Australia down there. Another one from Melbourne coming in. Alright, TJ's buzzing around already. TPH was out there. Alright, now what else I miss? Oh, so first time flying this plane. Yep. Oh yeah, seems there's some good tips there in OBS. Yeah, I followed them completely, but he had a upload speed of 16,000. I don't have that, but I have put it at 6. Although it keeps dropping to as low as 2 just then. Wow, if you get some buffering, that's why. But I followed the instructions. Oh, I probably should have changed the buffer, the speed back down to about 5 or 4500 for 30 frames a second. But we'll see how it goes. Let's put on this camera. So this is what I'm actually running. You can still see my chat there. I'm just going to wait till I see how this goes. I did have a buffer, but that might have just been my end, as my network isn't great. Yeah, not necessarily. Stream keeps crashing. I've made some changes now. Let me know how it's going. I don't know how big ours getting it fine or not. I think it also depends on what device you're watching it on. Now Dale's gone in, showing Dale's gone invisible there. Not sure if he's gone into a wait menu or what happened there. He was there a second ago. Alright, who's in front of me? Do you want to make your way going? There's Big Al over there. Oh, he looks like he's in the junkyard. Special. Yep, scrapyard. There we go. Alright, whoever's in front, I shouldn't have a huge delay on this. Maybe the stream is delayed. Why are you experiencing buffering? No, Sean, you're not in the way. Somebody else is, but I'm just going to go for it. We'll go around them. TJ's making it hard to work out which side to go. He's coming in with a tailwind. If he's on a live weather. A slight cross and up. Thank you. All right, Launceston. That's pretty cool. I can look out the window down there, and obviously if I clicked on it, Jetstar and Virgin. It's about high in Qantas, but Qantas doesn't fly in and out of here very often. Jetstar pretty much runs the airport here. Alright, take the autopilot on. Let's take nav on. Where's my controls? There we go. Take a I think it's about a 500 feet per minute climb. Alright, and guess who forgot to put his landing lights on for the takeoff? Oh well. We're up. MFIS is here as well. Welcome, mate. TPHI is already up in the nav. Alright, I'm going to go north first. Yep, we're following the path. Get the prop pitch down. Thank you. And we will actually make our way over Launceston City here, up the Tamar River and to Batman Bridge, and then we'll make our way over towards Devonport. It looks like the stream is settled down now that we got away from a few things. Just sitting in the tower watching you guys. Shane Mickenley, welcome. I don't know if you're flying with me, but welcome. Aaron, PIVI. What's a PIVI? What's a PIVI? Is that the pip straw like what I'm in? Is that what I come up as? PIVI? Sean escaped out. So I'm... oh. Okay, no, you weren't in the way. You're actually further back, so that was all good. Trying to see if I can record using drone. Okay, cool. What altitude? 2,500 is what I'll go to the Batman Bridge. I don't want to get too high. We do need to get over the Batman Bridge. It's just a main bridge way up the Tamar River on a narrow point. So I'm going to sit at 2,500. What am I? 400 feet per second, per minute climb. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so... g'day, Shane. Alright, so I will click on my left screen, and if I put this on full screen for you guys, you can see what I'm looking at. I've got the full thing. Maybe one day I'll have the camera over my shoulder, and or even on my head, so that as I turn. But for me, this is a great experience. For you guys, I'll probably leave it like that, because the view is better this way. But it is awesome. For some reason, that particular aircraft looks vacant inside. Alright, I think TJ might have put it direct to YDPO. You have to come this way first, TPHI. We're going to go up the river and then we'll turn. So if I look at my VFR map, departure straight up the river, up to the Batman Bridge, and then from the Batman Bridge over to YDPO, and then everything is following the wording on in the description. We'll head all the way up to Smithton. We may actually go and do a fly around Stanley just for the sake of it. and then over to, can't remember the name of the island there, but the airport should say it, 3 Hammock Island, there we go, and then over to King Island, King Island, which I have flown in and out of there, so King Island, Tasmania, and then up to Lawn, I think it is, no, Apollo Bay, which I think we might miss the 12 Apostles, and then up to Avalon. For a small plane, that's probably a good flight to do. Alright, I can see a name tag over there. Okay, good. Now, it looks like the stream has settled down. I'm guessing it was with all the traffic there. Alright, now this is the city of Launceston. And when I worked here, I actually worked in a building somewhere around about there somewhere. One of those buildings. It doesn't quite, oh, maybe one of those buildings. Doesn't quite look right from above. Hard to tell. Oh, I missed the Cataract Gorge. Alright, what are we? 2500? Yep. We are throttle prop pitch back. This is all auto mixture, isn't it? Yeah, there's no mixture. Panel lights, that's probably a good idea. No, we seem to be good. Great view out of this thing. Oh yeah, gotta watch my fuel. You know how bad I am with my fuel. $500E. Is that the aerobatic thing? I think so. Alright, up the Tamar River. Yes, OBS is a monster to set up using Stream Desk, but switched to OBS as you can set every sound to a separate channel. Yeah, I've switched from Slobs, Streamlabs OBS, back over to OBS. I think I started on OBS. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to just move that heading thing. Not that I need to, but that's my marker. Cool. No intentional spins. Okay. I think if I do a spin, it's not going to be very intentional. Alright, so what is my speed? My speed is, we're doing 106 knots, but 82 ground speed. Why are we doing 82 ground speed? Are we getting a headwind? We would be, wouldn't we? Let's see how that changes when we turn slightly. And distance is 12 nautical miles to the Batman Bridge. Alright. No comment on the fuel. Oh, mate. I was just thinking I didn't put it any more than half. I actually failed to increase it, so we're at 47%. What I'll do is at Devonport, I'll probably actually, probably actually Wynyard. Wynyard, we'll go and get some fuel at Wynyard. We may even look at how long it takes us to get there and get a cup of coffee. That would be nice. Alright, anything else I'm missing there? 11 knot headwind. It's not much, is it? 8 knot left side wind. Can I have those things on my screen? No, not on this one. My source, heading, CRS. But the waypoint to the Batman Bridge says that it is 10.5 nautical miles, 3 minutes 47. Okay, This is going to be a nice slow flight. Even slower the more wind we get. Woohoo! Oh, it's cool to have a map one on there. Is there any wind on that one? No. How about menu? Can we actually... How would we even know in this particular plane? No, wow, we can't even press any of those. Alright, how would we even know what the wind was? There's no radar thing. We have a pitot tube sitting out in the wing. Alright, how is everybody? How's everybody's weekend going so far? Hello, the 16 people. So, weather on EFB in the JF Arrow 3, yes. Do you know I need to start flying those arrows? I've got, what is it, 2 of them? Came in the twin pack. Oh, love this 3 view thing. This is awesome. I mean, I can see somebody coming up behind me there. Yeah, I can see them sneaking. Yeah. Aaron's shooting for the sky. Maybe, maybe not. So do I come up as PIVI? B5. Is that the little jet, Danger Bird? Are you in like the little jet? Or is it BD5J? Yes. Is that the payware one? Okay, stream is crystal clear on my end at 1080. Okay, good. I've did my things, but I had to change it back down to 30 frames a second. I forgot though to drop the 6000 back down to 5 or 4500, but 6 is fine. I did a test last night because I was watching a video and I set this all up, and I think I had about 18,000 upload, and then it dropped down to 12. So I went, you know what, halve that, 6, that's fine. Danko, what plane is that? This is the... Is it the Pipstrel? No, it's a Virus. I was looking at... Oh yeah, it is a Pipstrel. Yeah, Pipstrel Virus SW121. So this is a default plane. I'm not sure if it's in premium or... Oh, you got the market BD5J. Yeah, I've only got the free one. Sean Dale says lots of PIVI including Tasmanite. Okay, this is what comes up. PIVI. PIVI. Cool. Now I can hear music playing, but I can't hear the music. Oh wow. If I press that, can I get my music player to pop up? Where is it? There. Oh, that's some rock music. Well, let that go. Try and get some music at the right level. You guys can let me know if the music's okay. Gazda! G'day, mate. Hello. I got the camera behind me and I haven't set up the second camera. I'm also using my second computer just to read the chat and monitor the quality, which is now getting some issues, is it? There you go, Shane's in the PIVI as well. Welcome. Alright, Batman Bridge is the one coming up. You can see it from here. Span bridge, single, what do they call those? Single tower, single spike, I don't know what it's called. Wait, is that as high as I can go in the seat? Well, that's not very high, is it? What's stopping me from going higher? Wow, no, okay, we can't go any higher. But what we will do is get a drone to go down there. Oh, there we go. The formation except the except the little jet. Very cool. All right. Now I used to drive over this bridge every Wednesday going to work. a few years back. Now I'm going to race ahead and have a bit more of a look. So heading out towards Georgetown, which is up that direction, from Devonport, which is over that direction. I used to drive through this countryside and come over this bridge because it's the only access over the Tamar down this end of the island. I don't remember there being such big power lines there. I know there are power lines, but I don't remember them being that big. But Batman Bridge, not named after the superhero. Are you just going to sit in there, or are you going under? I think it's just sitting there. Pretty massive bridge though. And you can stop off, go down underneath and park down here and actually have a look up at the bridge. But yeah, that's the Batman Bridge. See if I bring the drone back. We can't even see it from that inside. I figured I'll go up here. We're almost up at Georgetown. But this is the only way to get from one side of the island to the other side of the island without going all the way down through Launceston and then back out again, because there's no other bridges here. Quality's all good. Okay, it's just my my monitoring that's seeing it. Okay, you can hear the music in the background really low, but you don't really want it too loud anyway. Yeah, I kind of just want it just there. Sean says I hear no music. I do have the buzzer warning going off inside the plane as gears not down and full flaps. Oh, am I going too slow now? Yeah, see, we're still stuck on 75 knot ground speed. We can push this a little faster, but we are going to turn to our left in a moment and head out over towards Devonport. I'll keep an eye on the fuel there. I may also need to watch the fuel level on the left, because I started on the left side. We may need to just equalize that soon. I'll go and check the bubble. Great road though through here. I used to love driving my WRX, Subaru WRX. Make my way out through there on to a main road somewhere. Where is it? Up over my wing. Head down to town and then up over the mountains. I can't remember what all the names were. But if you ever saw the mining incident that they had here a few years back, that's pretty much where we're heading now over. So kind of where Kenga is already. They had a mine collapse with some guys in there, and 2 guys got rescued like weeks later, which was actually pretty amazing. Can I not go up? Will it not let me go up in the seat? No, I can go left or right. There's too much sitting up there that stops me from actually rising in my seat. It's only 3 minutes to Devonport. Oh, that's cool. Why is it called Batman Bridge? The guy's name, who... Oh, I'd have to look it up. Well, I'm not sure if he founded or set up some sort of farm or company or whatever it was way back when. His last name was Batman, and they named it after him. It's not after the superhero. I bet your Cooper would have been fun too, Brett. Cooper? What do you mean Cooper? Oh, I don't have a Cooper. I have a Morris Mini. Not a Cooper S, if that's what you're meaning. The Mini would have been awesome. But I tell you what, I drove up over those hills there. So we're above my wings now. Every Wednesday, up over the mountains, out on the flat side and over towards Devonport, through the countryside. Some of where we're going now. And it was an awesome drive. I do have at least one in-car dash cam recording of where I went. Okay, this is the mining town, and just where M-Fist is flying over now, I think, is where they've got a memorial to the whole site. So they were in underneath this ridgeline when it collapsed. I guess they're opening it up there. But yeah, the mine was down there. Starts with B. Now, Bakersfield mine, I think it is. Worst hamburgers I've ever had in my entire life was at the IGA there. It had a takeaway place. I just wanted a plain burger. So what did they give me? They gave me a burger in between buns. And that was about it. I think it might have had a little bit of barbecue sauce, because I said, oh, I have a plain burger with barbecue sauce. No cheese. Okay, didn't ask for cheese. At least put tomato and lettuce on it. Nope. Plain burger. It's like a plain burger normally has at least lettuce, tomato. Yeah, at least lettuce, tomato. It was terrible. And I don't think it was cooked properly either. Mini Cooper around the roads. I thought you had a Mini Cooper. No, Morris Mini 1100 with a what's the word? Sport motor in it. So I got a new motor. Hey, how did Big Al get past us? I didn't even see him. All right, 83 knots of ground speed now. We've actually improved. How's our bubble? Hasn't really gone down much. Can't see that one. Okay, so I'll let it go down a little bit more and then I'll swap it over. I've got to switch down here somewhere, left and right. Maybe I'll get to the yellow and then I'll swap. Remind me, someone. Thought it said 3 minutes. Oh, that's 3 hours. Is that 3 hours 20 of the whole flight? Really? No. Oh, it's going up. Am I slowing down? I think I am. This is a live weather thing. Looks nice out over the Tamar there. Especially with the sunlight. Qantas Link 2051, is that coming in and out of Devonport? Probably. No, Melbourne. Could be actually flying if it's a prop plane. I don't know if they have Dash 8s that land there, or I think it's the Fokker. Well, I was going to say TPHI, mate, you're lagging behind him, and then shoom, he's gone past. I asked for a plain burger. They asked if I want the bun. I hate lettuce and veg stuff, so plain is burger, and bun for me is not all the way. All they do that way. Wow. That shows a 3 minutes 25 to me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it was going up, but I think it's only because we were getting more headwind and slowing down. So, yeah. Yes, it shows a little over 3 hours in the world map. Yeah, look, 3 hours is my ideal flight. Honestly, I've got I've got all day to fly. My wife's gone out for a ladies' luncheon. Qantas Link 2051, I think, is flying into Devonport. I'm interested to find out if it is a prop plane like they actually use here. Let's see what AI chooses. Look at everybody else. I will do a touch and go though at Devonport. Oh, I'm not going to catch it, even as fast as I can go. Oh, hang on, Big Al's actually landed, has he? Or he's moved. Okay. Oh my God, how fast is this thing going? It is not a prop plane. It is Qantas though. Okay, they don't fly anything that large into Devonport. But we will go and land there. So, I'd say we're probably going to have a headwind. The wind's nearly always from the west. I think. See, Devonport's... But besides an airport out towards Sheffield, Devonport's my closest airport. It's my closest tarmac airport, that's for sure. It's a DH8C. There we go. 2 Qantas planes sitting here, 2 Dash 8s. Yeah, okay, they are Dash 8s. Yeah, cool. I won't make 3 hours tonight, Brett. Sorry, no, that's fine. Look, if you got to drop out before we leave Tasmania, that's totally understandable as well. You do you. You look after yourself. At least you got the meat. I asked for a plain burger at, I guess that's Macca's once, and they gave me the buns no meat. Wow. Yeah, that's a misunderstanding. I'm going to drop down a little bit. Also do need to probably take it over to the right a little. According to FR24, QF2051 Melbourne Devonport is a DH8C VHTQL. Yeah, I kind of thought they were Dash 8s. But I wasn't sure. I see them flying over. So I live somewhere in, hang on, where are we? Somewhere in over the top of in this area, I think. Yeah, I'll know when I get closer. But I do see them. Boeing, mate, live on stream. He wants to be my friend. I'll get that after. Thank you. Welcome. Who is Boeing 878? By the way, are you flying with me? But thank you. Thank you for befriending me live on stream. Oh, I did look at buying a house up here. Where would it have been? When we were looking at our properties, somewhere in one of these places, I think. It was quite nice. It was, might have actually been like down there, but it was too close to the other properties. Yeah, it might have actually been that one there. It's a big indoor pool area and shed and stuff. Quite nice, but too close. We didn't want to see our neighbours, so we didn't take it. All right, I'm going to take autopilot off. Yeah, I've thought about doing, plane spotting, but if I to drive probably about half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour to Devonport. It's not very far. It's just the other side of town. But there's only like half a dozen planes that come and go all day. It's not worth it. Obviously an Airbus lover. Who's an Airbus lover? I don't mind either. I'm probably more of a Boeing fan because I like military stuff, and Boeing does more military, or at least bought a lot of more military companies is probably more the point. Alright, having the 3 screens is good. I can actually see, I know you guys are watching my, my dashboard there, but I can actually see out the window. Great visibility on this plane. I almost forgot. I'll take my super bright landing light. Oop, have a look at this. There's a light for you. Need those for my cars. I had a mate who had one of those. An old aircraft landing light before the LEDs. Not legally allowed to put it on your car, of course. I do have DLC for Devonport, so if mine looks different to yours, that's why. I think the airport's in the same, the runway's in the same location. Sorry, I should have put all the DLC linked in the description. Getting a little bit crosswind. I'm not using my yoke yet. I'll get a proper seat set up for it. Oh, that was a little bit of a solid land there. Who's got trees on the runway? Whoa. Alright. There's the Qantas there. LK Qantas Link 2052, and I'm going to keep going. We're not stopping here. We're going to keep going. Remember, it was a touch and go. Decent airport. Oh my god, there's a bit of a crosswind. Alright. You're going to get back on the line? Yeah, we are. We're going to go out. Oh wow, that's a bit of a climb. Look at them all lining up. There's Boeing. Hello. In an SR-22. Okay, your vertical speed is way too high. What the heck, man? You're going to kill me. Yes, you are. Alright, autopilot off. Oh, we did a stall there. Can we recover that? Thank you. Thank you. What the heck? Trim's way up. Alright, let's do that again, only this time vertical speed of just a couple of hundred, thanks. Alright, cool. I'm going to give it up to 1500 and fly down the coast. Oh my god! My plane tried to kill me. Yeah, not much traffic. No. There's no use going to an airport like that. Launceston, there's not even a lot of traffic, to be honest. And that's an hour... or about an hour at 110 kilometers an hour to get there, so not worth filming stuff. I'm going to take shots and stuff. I'd rather actually sit at the local hospital, which is somewhere over here at Latrobe, because I went there last week and had a day surgery thing, and I sat in my room watching the trucks coming and going. Because I do the truck sim, I'd rather sit there filming at the roundabout all the different trucks that were coming and going, because there were so many of them, all with their retarders and J brakes coming in, doing the whole brrrr sound. Alright, there is a rock wall out here. There are no trees on it. There is no line across there. There's a cenotaph building there, which actually is pretty cool. Someone needs to redo Devonport. These are cement silos. There is the one bridge across here, and I live that direction. Woohoo! And I get to see that mountain right there, Mount Roland, every day. We went and had a look this morning to see if there was any snow on it. Nope. But there's forecast maybe tomorrow. Spirit of Tasmania comes and parks in here. You know what? It actually looks like there's a shadow for what the Spirit of Tasmania. If I did scenery, I'd probably fix it up. But if we come up a little higher, that's meant to be the... No, it's not. Spirit of Tasmania is gone, and that's the Sea Road. So that's the freight there. And Spirit of Tasmania parks there, where these cars are driving into the back of it but disappearing. Welcome to Devonport. This is my local town. So if I say I'm going into town, actually, technically I'll go into town into Sprayton first, because you got to drive through there to get into here. But yeah, this is kind of where I go. Not a very big town. Bit of a beach, caravan park, lighthouse up the top there is missing, surf club. Eh. I zoom out, that's why. Okay. I'll leave it like that for a moment. Excuse me. Yeah, Truck Spotter Live. I thought about doing it live. Don't say you're not using a yoke. The plane would prefer that to be used. Trying to kill you. Actually, this doesn't have a yoke. This has a stick. See? I got a stick. It's like jalapeno on a stick. Thanks, Jeff Dunham. Alright, excuse me while I just have my morning milkshake. Big Al says town is big enough. Look, there's about 25,000 people around this area. Or is it 35? Maybe it's 35. Well, I'll say greater area. Probably, I think maybe around 30. And up here at Burnie, where we're going, there's 25. Ulverston's in between. Are we really cutting this much land out? Yeah, I think we are. Let's have a look. Because we're doing a direct run up to Wynyard. Okay. I have flown from Wynyard to King Island and back again. I did a day trip there for work. You get in bright and early, you do the trip over there, you go and see all the people you have to see, and then you come straight back later that night. So it's fly in, fly out to the island for servicing. Should fly down the coast. You know what? I'm going to do that. Autopilot off. Somebody forgot to change his fuel. I'm going to go right. That's about right. It's interesting, the stream gets healthier when you get further away from stuff. He has a joystick. That's right. How are we going faster now? We're doing 125 knots. Oh, I descended, that's why. Oh, this is trim. Trim actually really plays havoc when you get off autopilot on this. Alright, don't mind me. I'm going to go fly over Ulverston. And I'm going to follow the highway here. Great highway to drive, this one. You get to see a lot of the coastline. So what we'll do... I don't think there's a wind turbine right in the middle of town. Also, Boeing, mate, I'll get your friendship request at the other end of the stream. And we'll follow the highway here a little bit. Oh, I am prop pitch all the way up, am I? Okay, I am too. So, Ulverston's to our right. Beautiful countryside here. Don't want to jinx you, but the stream is doing great today. Yeah, we had a few hiccups at Launceston when everybody loaded in. I don't know if that's to do with Microsoft. Thanks. Just drop down and pour. Ah, well. There is no large turbine like that. It'd be a small one at the back of that factory. But because the sim knows that there's meant to be a turbine there, it just puts a massive one. There are a lot of turbines though up the other side of Stanley, the top north, where we're going to go. No, other side of Smithton. Following the highway. Alright, that's the exit I take to get to my parents' place. Around about down there. Follow that side road. Goes underneath up here somewhere. Yeah. I recognise it. I might actually do a bit of climbing here though. We're actually quite low. Whoop. Oh, there's a stutter. Whoa, what happened there? Big Al's jinxing. No, it's actually the stutter was on the sim. As I get close to my parents' place. Somewhere over there somewhere. One of those places. Preview. Who's doing the preview? Alright, I'm going to altitude hold here. I'm going to put heading hold. Thank you. Alright, I'd like to stay there, thanks. Heading to YWYY. Why? So who's doing this preview for Melbourne? And look, to be honest, that's probably the one thing I will pick up coming up. I'm holding off spending money on, well, pretty much anything. I'm going to Melbourne next month. So I'm trying to hold all the money away for spending money when I make my trip to what we call the mainland, the North Island. See pictures, probably preview. Yeah, where are the kangaroos? We don't have kangaroos. Oh, wait, yes we do. They're over on the central and east side. Over here we have paddy melons. Like, I'd have 10 to 20 of them in my yard, and I live back somewhere over there in amongst those mountains and hills and stuff. I'd have 20 of them. They're like the small version. So you have kangaroos being full size, then you have wallabies being half size, and then you have paddy melons being half that size, so quarter size, and then I guess you probably have things like quokka. That'd be the 1/8 size. British Av Geek is doing the preview of Melbourne. Okay. Nine hours. Well, oh, something happened. Hang on, I gotta get the HD cans. Welcome, thank you for subscribing. I need to punch up the stream info there. HD Can says paddy melons are funny little things. They are awesome. I like them, but they are as dumb as doornails. I'm sorry. But they really are, in my opinion, terrible navigators of the road. They get hit so often, which is such a shame. I constantly having to avoid them just driving down my driveway. I live on rural property. Obviously, if I've got like 10 to 20 of them in my yard, it's because I live on property, but they don't know which side to go on, and then they do what I would call stupid animal moves, and they go, "You're coming, so I'm going to run to the other side. I'm totally safe where I am, but because you are driving down the road, and I'm safe on my side, but I'm going to be on the other side, and I'm going to run right in front of your car." You know, I have to slam the brakes on to avoid them. Luckily, I've been quite lucky. I've hit a possum once in my 6 to 7 years living in Tasmania, and only because I was even driving like 20 kilometres under the speed limit. I basically came up over a hill, and it came running down a driveway and smack into the front corner of my car. I think it ran off though, because it was not there the next day. But paddy melons, unfortunately, they end up with roadkill often. Alright, we're going to make our way into Burnie here. Burnie is more of an industrial town as far as I'm concerned. Paddy melons are cute though. We had a baby one that obviously lost its mum, or got separated from its mum, and it would not let go of me. It was clinging onto my pants, and then I had to get a towel to wrap it in, and eventually let it go with the other paddy melons, and it was fine. But yeah, like bandicoots aren't either. No, bandicoots end up, yes, they end up roadkill too. And I've got bandicoots in my yard. You come out at night, and the sensor light goes on, and little bandicoots are out in the yard. Look, admittedly, I don't need to mow my lawn, because between bandicoots and, although they kind of make holes, but paddy melons like mow the lawns. Ratha Schwartz, hey Ratha Schwartz, mate. Sounds like the raccoons and possums here. Yeah, same sort of thing. I mean, you look at some of the the birds, like what are they? Not ravens. What's the other one? Crows, probably. Carawongs. Carawongs are a bit like a magpie-looking bird, but I think a bit more of a pointier beak. But those things, they'll be scavenging some of the roadkill, and they'll be pecking at it, and then they'll be looking at you driving towards them, and then they're pecking at it, and they can judge very accurately how fast you're going, how long they've got to peck at it before they have to jump out of the way. And they'll just do a couple of steps out of the way, and then they'll come back. Yeah. I believe I found you on Volanta. Patty melons are adorable. Agreed. Yes, I'm on Volanta. Well, not right now. I'm not. I didn't actually start it up today, but I have been putting stuff on there and pictures and. But yeah, welcome. Landscape is beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? It's absolutely awesome. The dark soil here also is a very volcanic rich soil and grows vegetables very well. There's a lot of crops come from Tasmania. Are there Tasmanian devils walking around the yard? No, you don't see them. Tasmanian devils, yes, I believe we have some Tasmanian devils in the area that I'm in, because there's a very large bush area there. You hear them. They're pretty much nocturnal. People do say though, if you hit an animal on the road, make sure you pick it up. Can I get that autopilot? Alright, you're going to go back to 1100, that'll do. Make sure you pick it up, because the Tasmanian devils will come out and try and grab it. I think I've heard the full-on noises they make. It's kind of almost like a growl and a scream at the same time. It's almost like some poor cat's getting strangled. It's not nice. Yes, there's supposedly some around my area. No, I've never seen them. You won't. If I made noise, they'd be hiding. They'd be gone. Same with the snakes. Like, we saw a tiger snake on our driveway once. Next door neighbour had already taken a photo and sent it to me and said, hey, watch out, this thing's out and about. A danger bird following the highway down there. Awesome. Alright, how far in are we? I reckon we could stop here for a cup of coffee. What do you reckon? Oh, that shook. I'm going to show you my view again. Let's see if I put that on. Yeah, we can just see at the top here, where my hand is, I've got the stream back up there just to see what's going on. This is the Pipstrel. What do they call it? Virus SW. So this is a default aircraft. I was looking for something small. I haven't flown this one in a very long time. And I wanted something with autopilot for a change. For a change. I always have autopilot. Almost. Always. But basically wanted to have a slower, but occasionally be able to put on autopilot and get out there and have a look. Now, I've flown into here. I can't remember what I was flying in, but from King Island at night, I was sitting in towards the back, and I could look down through the cabin, out through the pilot's front windows, and see the runway as it came in. It's probably like a 10-seater. It wasn't a Caravan though. I think from memory it was a twin. Might have actually been a King Air 350 or something like that. I don't remember who it was, but it flies from Wynyard to King Island daily. twice daily actually. Once in the morning each way and once in the evening each way. And that was for work. Oh, I like being able to see over there that flag. Oh, we're floating. Alright, I'm going to pull down the speed brakes. Thank you. Alright. Wynyard Airport, or Burnie Airport as it's also known. Baron 58. No. Don't know. Don't think so. I would have to go and find out who it was I flew with again. It was a couple of years back. It was more like a King Air. I have to find out who flies between here and King Island and what. Could be a Baron 58. I don't know. There's about 5 rows of seats. Now, I don't remember if I have a updated airport here too. Probably do. Looks like there's a Jetstar over there. Also, it actually looks like there's an F-15. That's not right. We'll go and pop ourselves over in a terminal, get ourselves a cup of coffee, have a bio break. Kangar, mate, are you turning around or are you going to continue? I'll just take a 5-minute. Yeah, I'll make a cup of coffee. And if someone's going somewhere where they're not getting up and wants to have a look online, who flies out of Wynyard, find out what plane it is. Awesome. Well, that crosswind is pushing me now. I think I might just park over here. Oh, that pushed the nose in, didn't it? Alright, park that there for a second, thank you. How are we going with fuel? Where's my other bubble? Too far around. Why does it go down when I'm trying to have a look at the bubble? That's actually got plenty in it. Alright, we're probably actually doing quite well. 34%. Might need some by King Island though. Otherwise I'm not going to get all the way. Michael, mate, I'm doing really well. Thank you all. Okay, Sean, mate. I've got the camera behind me, I forgot. Because I'm looking around going, where do I do my camera? Oh, yeah, behind me. Have a good night, mate. Been up for a while, so sleep now. Good, yep, go and have a great rest. Maybe a Saab 340 because Rex does that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll have a look, says HD Cans. Yep, cool. So from Burnie Airport or Wynyard to King Island, early morning flights is usually what it was. And I'm going to park this here and be right back. I'm back. I'm back. What I miss? Sharp Airlines. Oh, that sounds familiar. Apparently, but I cannot find what aircraft. Nice to meet you, says Richard from Toronto, Canada. Welcome. I have confirmation that it is Sharp Airlines with the Fairchild Metroliner. Is that the name of the aircraft? Metroliner. Okay. Fairchild Metroliner. What the heck's a Fairchild Metroliner? You're going to make me look that up now. How do I look that up? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's probably, yeah, that looks pretty familiar actually. Yeah, that'd be about right. Cargo in, all jam in. I'm sure there's only single file seats. Yeah, that looks like it. Yep, thank you. Yes, that's what I flew. Sharp. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's get back into this plane. How much fuel did we use sitting there? 34%. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and head over to King Island and top up there. Alright. Have you on the car? Joy of kids dropping them the party? Okay, cool. Welcome to 17 people. Thank you very much for those 17 likes. We are currently at Wynyard Airport, YWYY. Amphis is doing some aerobatics. Thank you, mate. Oh, is there a taxiway down? No, there's no taxiway that way. Alright, I have the smell of bacon and eggs and hash browns in my nostrils now. I went to the house and my wife was cooking bacon and eggs and hash browns. I was like, ah, you caught me. Yeah. Yeah. Having hash browns and bacon and eggs and without me. Her excuse is you can't fly and eat bacon and eggs at the same time. Well, what I'd like to do is at least test that theory. Whoa! Oh, Lucky's landing gear's down all the time. I'd be happy to test the theory. Can I eat bacon and eggs and fly at the same time? Yeah, why not? TPHI is going to do a taxi with me. He's going the other direction. No, he's going to pop in behind me. Alright, we've got to go all the way down here. I don't think there's an actual taxi. No. But there's a cross. Whoops. There's a cross runway there, short one. Hello, Richard. We are from Durham region, but born and lived in Scarborough. No, hang on. Scarborough for 20 years. I'm butchering that name, I'm sure. I had bacon and eggs today. Big smile. Yeah, thanks. I got a coffee though. Alright, all those brakes are touchy. I'm going to take this turn. Right, the Space Age Girl machine does her song. Alright, prop pitch is up, mixture is up. Mixture doesn't actually get to be used on this anyway. We'll wait for Aaron. Aaron's on a different altitude as well. He's got a different airport, I'm guessing. See if we can get up before we get to Kangar. No. No, we cannot. But he can. Alright, we're up. Oh, I didn't have my landing lights on the whole time. Yay. Alright, let's put this camera back on so you can see over my shoulder what I'm doing. I can go full screen on that if you guys are interested in seeing it. You don't see as much detail though, I've noticed. Alright, hang on, let's keep you all the way up but you all the way back. And... oh, hang on. Oil temperature just skyrocketed. Let's go nav. Thank you. And a vertical speed of... did I just go negative? Yeah. Alright. So I can probably move this out of the way and you won't see it. And then I can monitor everything. Okay. I had to make sure my microphone was on then. I'm like, whoa, my microphone's not on. Okay, cool. Hi, TPHI, let's connect. There you go. If I can drive and watch YouTube, I can fly and eat bacon and eggs. Legally, you are not watching YouTube, officer. No, it's on. I'm not watching it. I'm listening to it. Is what you need to say to them. Because you're not... okay, so your car stereo is not supposed to have the ability to... for the driver to see, in some states at least, to see the actual movie slash video slash whatever it is that you've got on there. Wow, we can actually do 114 knots now. I'm guessing the wind's a little less. Or maybe at this altitude. And some of that land doesn't look like it's... that's fine, but over there's a big patch there of Microsoft default satellite debauchery. Let's get that coffee closer. TPH, 100% you can. That's right. Ah, well, I'm not having bacon and eggs just yet. I'll have them for lunch or something. Where does that road go? Oh, that countryside's not right either. I think that's the road out towards Cradle Mountain. Should be over there somewhere. Actually, probably over there towards Schwartz. Alright, we're going to fly up the coast, and I'm considering going back over the coastline, following the main road. So the main road actually does follow the most of it follows the actual coastline. Is this it here? Oh, this might actually be it here. There we go. Excuse me. Looks like we'll go through the mountains here. I got a little bit fast there diving. Well, it looks like some of my scenery is not loading in, or has not loaded in, or is pathetic. Have you activated parachute? Wait, what? Limitless Sam. Hey, Brett. Hello, Limitless Sam, mate. Do I need to activate my parachute? Don't you dare make me press a button that's going to pop something. I'm not talking about this. Armed? It is armed, see? Am I supposed to go on? No, that's my, that's not the parachute in this one. Isn't that some other, transmission? You're, like a beacon or something? Limitless Sam says, today I've been helping my friend up. He's super close to 1,000. Well, I'm guessing you're talking about 1,000 subscribers? Because there's no reference to what you're talking about. But have you activated the parachute? I'm not activating any parachute, thank you. I'm sure this plane doesn't actually have a parachute as default. Somebody's come past. Where'd they go? There they are. Look at the beautiful countryside. There's a place out here, I don't think this is it here, that you come in and have a meal. Maybe, actually, that could have been it. Does it have a road off? Yeah, maybe. That looks out over the water. So I thought it was more on the hill. When we first came here for holidays, it was awesome. Just came in and went to all the bed and breakfast places and did the touristy thing. Now that we live here, it's like, we go occasionally. Oh yeah, it is. Cirrus Aircraft has the parachute. Alright. Welcome back, says HD Cairns Aviation. Up behind you. Does the Cirrus in the sim have the parachute that actually works? There's something to think about. Did I climb? Alright, hang on. Let's get you on heading. $1,100. All right, we're going to go to a. I don't remember what it's called actually. VFR map will have it. There's some sort of. I don't know what it is. Like a coal mining dock thing here before Smithton. It's on the world map. Do you have VATSIM? No, I don't have VATSIM. I'm not smart enough to do that. Or at least I'm not. Now, to be honest, I could probably do it, but I'm not, what's the word? Disciplined enough to do it is probably what it is. I like to gas bag too much. I'd miss calls all the time. I mean, it was bad enough with the AI ATC in the sim that I used to use, and then realised that I kept missing their calls because I'm too busy gas bagging and talking to you guys. Yeah. No, I haven't done VATSIM. I'm not sure I will. I'd have to continually be concentrating, sit with you guys and chat. The Sting S4 has a parachute. Yes, I have seen that one. I've seen people hit it and pop down. RV14, I think, has the ejection canopy, but I haven't done the whole. I don't think it's got a parachute necessarily. I think it's just got an ejection. And I'll tell you what, you eject it, you're flying there, all buffering, the wind blowing. Alright, so the main road obviously runs down the coast here. So when you're travelling north, this is the highway. Well, it's not really a highway, it's 2 lanes really. One lane each way. Now, I'm going to go over to what is called the nut. You can see that lump of land over there. I'm going to do a circle around it. I don't know if the chairlifts will be on there from the chairlift mod, but that would be cool. But you can go out to that area. It's called Stanley, and you can climb up there, and it's almost like a completely different ecosystem on top of the hill, because nothing else gets to it. And there's plenty of paddy melons and other animals up there. So I'm guessing this is, well, I can't remember, ironworks, maybe coal. I'm not sure if it's still active or not. I'm going to go up here enough. I'm guessing there'll be a conveyor belt out there, and the large ships are normally popping in out there. Yeah, so we'll go over to the nut. What's that, 030? We'll do a quick loop around there. What are we at, 1100 feet? That's probably safe. How are we going for speed? 111. Okay, the wind's changed. Nice beaches here. Cold weather and cold water usually, but wow, Schwartz, mate, are you trying to dip those wheels in? Oh, I've got an itchy nose now. Beautiful beaches. You can drive your full drives on. You probably don't want to go there. There's camping sites in here. But along... where is it? The beach is along here. People drive, they camp over here and then go in there. I think I might actually change that a little bit. Heading 310. That might be better. Just way less fuel. Yeah, that too. The fact that we have less headwind for this tiny little thing. Okay, so... well, you reckon we're going faster because we have less fuel. I may swap back over to the left soon. Just to keep it balanced. Maybe after Smithton. Alright, so on the left side, or actually directly ahead there, south side of this, it's kind of like a volcanic core, I believe. I think there's some people that say it's not actually the core of a volcano. I kind of think it is. We have to look at what historians say. It's almost like the rest of the volcanoes washed away, but the core being the solid part. Yeah. Got distracted. Right. That's where the boats come in and out, because there's no wind and wave issues. So fishing boats and what are they called? Like freight. It's a nice little town. I don't know whether I've done a vlog from here, but I have done the walk around the whole entire top. Okay, look, the chair is there. Right, very nice. You can catch the chair up, or you can do the zigzag walk. I think I called the chair up and walk back down. It was so much easier doing that. Alright, we're going to go over to Stanley now. No, sorry, we're going to go over to Smithton. This is Stanley. It's really nice up here. Great place to come and visit. Really nice fish and chips too, right in the corner there somewhere. Don't deploy the chute. No, you won't. You have to restart. Yeah. Just way less fuel and weight. I think also the wind has changed, because I'm still sitting on about the same RPM. We're in the yellow, that's fine. Alright, what do we got? We got 1 minute 50 to get to Smithton. Cool. Got a beautiful countryside there. Let me put it on full screen of what I'm viewing. There we go. How cool is that? So if I were to go inside... Somebody just raced past me. Oh, there you go. Actually works quite well. Oh, excuse me. I do have a tablet here that I can put a G1000 on. But we're inside often enough to have a look at that. I don't have one that is vertical, like up and down that way. But I could potentially, this is just a tablet, I could actually have it sitting that way and monitoring the same as what's there. Once I build my whole cockpit, I'll have the multiple dials, the full yoke, sticks, the whole works. Yeah, you know what? Go back to that. So I'm getting a little bit of a reflection on this screen right up and down there, which is probably picking up that screen. And it does look slightly different, but the camera angle where you guys are is actually not too bad, except my cable here. I probably need to get an extension for that. That's my microphone cable. So as I move that around, because my computer is up on the wall up there, it actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, quite happy with that. All right, I'll stay there for now. And there's a big wide world. You can see up to just over just on 2/3 probably of my screen. So I have a lot further around. And obviously this one, you can just see I've got the monitoring so I can see what you guys are looking at. Can't make it any smaller, no. But if I click on that screen, it disappears like that. There we go, gone completely. Awesome. Now the only problem is trying to get that back, which is not that one. That one. There we go, and you can minimize. Thank you. Alright, cool. We should have an airport running up here soon. Smithton, there it is. There's my airport. Where are you going? Are you going to get onto a flight plan and turn sharp right? Probably. Alright, cool. Really impressed with how the stream is going today. Thank you, Big Al, mate. I did spend probably the entire length of the video with often pausing to do exactly what the guy was saying, and then modifying it to fit my internet speeds, because there's no way I can do 4K upload on mine, and I only really had to click a couple of buttons to make it different. Isn't the parachute just for emergencies? Yes. Are we on GPS? Are we going to turn? There we go, cool. I reckon we'll do a quick touch and go. Don't worry, I missed a few calls on VATSIM. Yeah. I learned relatively recently about the business in my state, how they deliver small aircraft to Hawaii. How do they deliver small aircraft to Hawaii? They don't fly them though, I imagine. It's a fair way to Hawaii from California. Wouldn't they shove them on a boat? Turns out it's possible to fly a Cessna 172 from... Oh, it is possible. A 172. Wow. Do they, like, pack it full of fuel or something and have a little extra tube and pump? Oh, she reads out 500. I didn't realise that. Thank you. And there's a little bit of a crosswind. So now you get to see how I do my stuff in the background. Somebody's right above me. Tap and go, thank you. Everybody else coming in for tap and go? Maybe. Watch out for the power lines at the other end there. Somebody's over there. Aaron's there. G'day, Aaron. Another plane flying over the top. Alright, we can put the autopilot back on there and do the turn now. Don't climb me at 1,000,000 miles an hour. .400 feet per second would be better. Alright. I did it again without my landing lights on. Now I think this is also an add-on. There is a payware add-on, I believe, but I think I'm using a DLC for that. Same place that I got the Launceston one. TPH is going for another touch and go as well. Kangar's going in for the touch and go. M-Fist is... Did you stop M-Fist? Way back there. You just figured out how to start the F-18 in Flight Sim. Does it not have a checklist that you can actually use? Look at the farmland out here. And it is green like this nearly all the time too. It's beautiful down here in Tassie. Alright, we're going to do some water crossing now. I did say I was going to swap the fuel back. Other way. Not to off. Sheesh. Good on you, Brett. Let's just drop the fuel off completely, hey? Alright, I might actually go back to that one for a bit. Especially the outside view there. That looks pretty cool. Arthur Schwartz says 16-hour flight using extreme fuel conservation with hourly check-ins. Wow. I find Control E starts every plane for me. Says Big Owl. You can also bind buttons that do the very similar thing. I think one does Control E and one does Control Shift E. That's what shuts your plane down. But then I also have magnetos and fuel pumps and other stuff set up. We're doing 107 knots. Do a little prop pitch change there, change the RPM. Okay. Alright, we're going to make our way over, what did we say it was? Hammock Island? 3 Hammock Island. There we go. It's a 58 nautical mile run to there, and then to Apollo Bay. Hang on, it's a 24 nautical mile, and then it's 58 to get to King Island, 67 to get to Apollo Bay, and then I think it's actually more. No, it's actually less to get to Avalon. Cool. Avalon's just outside Geelong. Geelong is where I will be next month, getting off the boat as I go to visit Melbourne in my vehicle. We might do a bit of a climb here. I'll probably actually just fly over 3 Hammock Island rather than touching there. So I might actually take this up to 5. Let's see what the winds are up at 5. That way we get to see more of the islands while we're up there. I almost considered taking the Cessna 337. I do like that plane too. Maybe I'll take that out next week. We'll go for another flight. I like realism, says HD Cairns Aviation. Yeah. I try to learn how to start them all. I'm not very good with some of the commercial ones. I know how to start some of them. It also depends on how often you're in them. Like the Concorde, I'm getting a pretty good memory of how to start the Concorde, but I will use the checklist, and I'm sure the pilots who actually flew it always use the checklist too, because you miss one step and it can be disastrous, or you miss one step and it doesn't go. So yeah. How does that look like on the stream? That's alright. Much better with the 3 screens. Alright, so I'm going to climb up to 5,000 feet. So we'll make our way out over the water. What are we doing? 98 knots? Yes. I could probably actually do that prop pitch a bit more on the climb. So I'm not bothering with the radios. Obviously in multiplayer I don't do that. Yeah, Shane's in the BE36. I think he's stalling it there. I think he tried to climb too quickly. Alright, let's see if he recovers. Shane, mate, if you're still in the BE36, because that's what it says you're in, I think you pushed your climb too steep. Yeah. And turn that one off for a second. HD Cairns Aviation says it's got to go now. Man, have a good one. Alright, mate. Thank you very much for coming along and joining in with us. I don't think I've ever run out of fuel in the Concorde, did I? I just had to remember to move the fuel around. I had to actually make sure I configured it correctly. Are you in a BE36 there, Shane McKinley, or are you in something else? Oh wow, look at the texture of the water. That actually looks pretty good. Alright, 3 Hammock Island is this one coming up. Then we'll take a left and head out over to King Island, where I will land at King Island, and I'll actually fuel up at least to 50% for our water crossing, because I don't believe I'll have enough to get over there. YouTube stream is a bit slower. Let's see how long it takes for that to catch up. It's probably 10 to 20 seconds behind, maybe a little more. I know it'll be 20 to 30 seconds. There we go. Change to my current view. So if I go outside and see how long it takes right now. I'm leaving. Bye, Brett. See you guys then, mate. Have a good day, evening, whatever it might be. Start of my day. Could be the end of yours. BD36. Oh, what's a BD36? Alright, still hasn't. There we go. 26 seconds behind today. And I know why it's 26 seconds. Because I have a 5-second delay set on my streaming, and it takes an extra 20 seconds for normal latency YouTube streaming. So it's 26, so we've lost 1 second there somewhere, or maybe it was just that momentary for me to look and press the button, but yeah, it seems to be about 26 seconds behind. Which, to be honest, sometimes I can get to 5 minutes if I have a lot of problem. Alright, needed to grab a water bottle there. Show you my 3 screens again. You can see a bunch of people coming up behind me. That's awesome. Can't see their names because my 3rd screen over here. I can see 1, 2, and I can see another set of lights. 3, at least 3 people there. But if I turn, their names pop in. Actually, only 3 names popped in and 1 other plane. Ah, there you go. Your stream's a little over 30 seconds delay. Right, okay. If you press the live button, it might just pop those extra 4 seconds in, but that's neither here nor there. Might be slower than game, but stream is running great today. Quality great, no stutters. Awesome, 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 awesome. Notice a huge delay while playing Valheim. I had different settings in Valheim. And yes, it can get quite a delay there. I'm also hosting Valheim when I'm playing it. So on the same computer. So, but it might have been the settings as well. If I have lots of stutters and it puts it behind, yeah, that can be an issue. Alright, so I'm going to use that airport there that Kangar is currently flying over as a waypoint. Yeah, Mr. Jeet, he's probably in Victoria or coming from Victoria. In an AT76 ATR, okay, cool. Alright, so our YTHM is here. 3 Hammocks Island. We'll make our way over to King Island. We will land there. Actually, I wonder if that's Mr. Jeet. He could be at King Island. That would be about the correct direction. And then we'll go Apollo Bay, fly up the coast and into Avalon. So over Geelong and into Avalon. I'm going to keep my 5,000 feet here. Fine, running fine for you as well, Michael. Good, good, good. Big Al did give me a pointer video to go and check out and go, hey, check this out. This might help. So it was just some fine tweaking couple of numbers, couple of tick boxes I had changed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same. But I am using the same computer to do all the 3-screen camera, everything. Come to think of it, I think. Yeah, no, Mr. Jeet 420, I think, is actually at King Island. Cool. We'll do our turn. I love the visibility out of this aircraft. Just don't fly this enough. I have a feeling that that landscape over there is not rendered in correctly. Eventually I'll probably get more cameras so I can do the face cam as well as the over shoulder. May even do some controls, or like when I have, you know, I'll turn it on right now. I've done it for some other streams. Some people may not have seen it. Let's turn on my tablet. Is the Freightliner FLB low cab a good truck to drive and buy in American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim? The Freightliner FLB, it's okay. I like the Kenworth better, but it's an okay truck. Did you not get your other PC set up for streaming yet? No. Well, yes, I did, but no, it was struggling, and I think YouTube was not accepting the AV1 as default. It was still saying, you need to change your bit rate to this to get that type of level of streaming. I'm like, no, I don't, because it's AV1, not NVINC X264. So I haven't used that video you sent me to fine-tune the other second PC. I only did this one, and that was at like at 11:30 at night. Alright, let's go to Sim Dashboard. It's probably going to be still on Truck Sim. Yeah, no, Euro Truck. Yes, I do want to go to Microsoft Flight Sim. Thank you. Oh, I love this app. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is running. Yes, you're going to have to update one to 2024 soon, mate. I'm going to need that. You know what, Michael, mate? If you've got enough money, go buy one and give it a try. You know, they're cab overs. They're pretty cool. You can get a single rear wheel or a double. A dually. Alright, can we double click that? And we'll go back to this screen. And now you can see... get my microphone out of the way. Hang on. I think my camera's mucking up that green, like a green screen. Yeah, it's making it visible. So all that flickering bit here, that's actually a fairly light green. So yeah, would be nice to actually be blue like that, showing it's water, but it doesn't come with that. But that does allow me to check all the information. I'm 52.3 nautical miles, it says. 52.2 now. Yep, bearing 293. Yep, 293. Going from YTHM to YKII. Yep. Comms are on there. That's cool. We're doing true airspeed of 122. Yeah, 122. Okay. Heading of 323. We're not using heading. CRS of 293. Yep. Love it. And this is SimDash. I think I can actually press some of those buttons, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use it as a visual. And eventually I'll slot that in my cockpit seat when I get there. See you later, Tasman Islands. I can't remember what those ones are called. I'm a bit peeved that they are releasing another sim. I'm hoping I don't have to dump money on getting better hardware. My current hardware is 3 years old at this point. Do you know what? My hardware was 6 years when I changed it. So I changed it last year. So it was 4 years old when I first got into Microsoft Flight Sim, probably, or thereabouts. I had a 1080 Ti. It still worked great. So depending on what you got. Okay, if you went out and bought yourself a 1650 Ti to run Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 might struggle on that. But you're better off going and getting yourself a cheap 4060 or 4070 now, because they're starting to run them out. People have not been buying them. So hardware prices for those particular aircraft are actually coming, GPUs are actually coming down. Woohoo, look at everybody here. But by the looks of it, you won't have to worry about your DLC aircraft, which is good. It seems like that'll actually go through quite well. It seems to be built on very similar architecture. Yes, they might be improving some of the stuff. Yeah. But I'm glad that all the marketplace purchases carry out. That's what I'm saying, yes. Not only that, my FSX stuff sounds like it might actually come over okay. And the reason I'm saying that is because if they can bring in the current marketplace items, then chances are I can get a lot of the freeware and DLC and FSX stuff to come over. They might need to do some more tweaks, because look, every update we always think, oh yeah, we're going to have to do another one. You got an i9 10900, 32 gig of RAM. What RAM? DDR4, I'm guessing. RTX 2070 is my current setup. 2070 is going to be fine. You should be good for the next one. You may not be able to crank it to maximum. Look, I'm running a 3090 Ti. I've got four 4K screens in front of me right now, all running in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm still on that view, aren't I? So and I'm hosting, like I'm streaming to you guys through this system, and actually running quite a decent camera. Well, I say decent, it's only running 1080, it's not running 4K. But I am compressing this to 4K, at least I should be. Anyway, tell me, am I on 1080 30 frames a second or what? Because we did lower it back to 30 frames a second. Oh, there's another person over there. There's Dangerbird. There we go. So we're doing our water crossing now. See if we get you all on the screen. Yeah, DDR. RTX 2070 is super. That's fine. What's wrong with that? Yeah, you should be fine. Look, don't try and run everything like I am on max. Like I've got pretty much everything turned up. I'm pushing the 3090 Ti. You look, if I had a 4090, even better. I'd probably still be doing the same thing. I would also be streaming though on AV1 codec because that comes natural. We are going to fill up, aren't we? Yeah. How far we got to go? 43 nautical miles. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Specifically the EVGA RTX 2070 Super KO. KO, the knockout version. I can run Ultra right now using DX11. There you go. You'll be fine. It's 1080, not saying what FPS though. Okay, if it's not saying it's 30. If it says anything, it'll say 60. I started off in 60 and then you guys were complaining that it was mucking up, so I went back down thinking, oh, maybe that's what's kicking it over. Okay, Mr. Jeet's flying the other way. He's not with us. He's doing his fly. He's flying away. Did my last comment get blocked? What did you write? Oh, hang on. No, I haven't got a blocker on. I forgot to actually press connect. Did YouTube block it? I didn't see anything. Why are you not connecting? Alright, let's try that again. Well, my Streamlabs chatbot, I forgot to actually connect. Alright, let's try that again. Let's actually start you up. Alright, we'll give that a start. I don't know, YouTube must have deleted it because I don't see it at all. The first thing you've written since coming on was, did my last comment get blocked? Oh, it's gone and jumped out. Are you kidding? I've got to put in another token. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I'll turn that off for a second. Not that you can really see what I'm doing off the screen. But my chat bot didn't want to let me back in. Repeat, my laptop is a 2070. In fact, Brett has the same one. No, not a 2070. I have a 1650 Ti in my laptop. Alright, now the bot's connecting. Alright, but I didn't see... Yeah, I do have the same laptop, but I must have a different video card. So 1650 Ti is what they put in mine. You must have put a dot in there, something, and it thought it was a website, so it purged it. Sorry, yeah, you can't put links in. So like when you said it's darkened out, dot, if you didn't put a space in between the dot and weird, it actually would have thought you meant a website called out.weird. YouTube's pretty picky like that. Alright, where are we? We got 37 nautical miles. I love how I zoomed into there, where I could have just looked on my tablet in front of me. Alright, let's put this back on. There we go. Triple screen. Triple screen. I've actually got triple screens up above as well. You can't see that, but if I do this, this might ruin the thing, but if I go like that, well, technically, actually, you saw 4 screens, but one of them is my CCTV TV over in the corner, so that I can see people coming and going up my driveway or coming into the property while I'm sitting in the shed. Yeah, it looks the same. 1650 is just a cheaper version video card, I believe. The architecture is not too dissimilar, although it might be a GTX, not an RTX. Actually, I don't know about that. Laptop dash in is what I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that happens. It's all good. I don't use my laptop enough, but I am going to take it to Melbourne, and I might do a little bit of streaming or jumping on my brother's stream, so get into chat and stuff. I don't know. I'm probably not going to necessarily play games there. We're going to spend 1 week. It's my brother's birthday. We're going to take him probably up to the snow in the mountains if there's any snow. Mount Donaboang. YouTube is so PC nowadays. Yes. Here nor there, no biggie, just old. Yeah. What's weird is somebody's got no interior. Like, what happened there? Lots of pivies in the sky. What do we got here? Danger birds in the little jet. Oh man, you must have that on unlimited fuel or something. Or you've been filling up at every airport. I was just saying it because I developed on it and can handle Ultra. Yeah, the 1080 was struggling with Ultra. When the sim first came out, I put everything on Ultra, and I could even do spanned 3 screen like I am now. But spanned, not 3 individual. Excuse me, get some water. The heat is drying my mouth out. And then they started doing updates, and then things slowed down, and I had to actually start lowering it. I have to buy an expansion card. Is that like for hard disk space, I'm guessing? Can the Xbox Series X not plug in a external hard drive, like an SSD, like the Xbox One does? So I've got an Xbox One behind the camera actually, and it has a 4 terabyte SSD connected to it, and I just use that as my I guess games drive. Sim does odd things. I see plane tag sometimes, but no plane, then it appears. Yeah, I saw you saying that last night with yesterday morning, sorry, with Ozflight Simmer's stream. I have noticed though that when I flew the 172, there's a modded version. I can't remember what it's called now. Nope, it's gone. Rocket, something rocket. It was invisible for other players when I was flying it. They could see that I was in a 172. They could see my name tag, but they could not see my plane. It was invisible. I know that Ozflight Simmer was flying his, was it Black Square or whoever it was that does the analog dash. And I'm wondering if it's the same deal, but it's a 172, but it goes invisible. Maybe when you get to a certain distance, it shows up as a default 172 because of its draw distance. Maybe, I don't know. They just come out with new cards for the Series X. Not much cheaper though, but made by a reputable company. So you can slot the card inside, I'm guessing. It can, but only for movies and such, not for games. Wow, my Xbox, probably because the games require a lot more speed. But then just put in a SATA port and shove it, yeah, if they're selling something else, they want more your money on that one, I guess. It can, but only from, the Xbox Series X is equivalent to a 2070. Okay. Doesn't that what Shane is using, a 2070 still? Oz Flight Simmer? Not Shane in front of me here. It works. 2070 was alright. There's only one step down from the top level, was the 2080, when the 2000 series were out. And really, a 2070 is not too dissimilar to a 3070 in architecture. But the 40 has added a lot of extra stuff. And they're pushing it further. You can plug an external driver in, but you can't play Series S or X optimized games. They have to be internal SSD. There is a slot in the back for a special expansion card, only made by, yes, Microsoft. And who gets the money? Microsoft. That's like Sony selling their own Sony memory sticks. They only worked in Sony's, and they only worked for Sony gear. And if you bought a Sony, you had to use their SD card, or it was a Sony slotted card. Yeah. It's also like I won a iPod Shuffle. Actually, I won 2 iPod Shuffles back in the day when they were all the rave, and you had to use the USB dock, and I had Windows at the time. I didn't have an Apple. And then I had to download QuickTime in order to put any of the music on it so that I can listen to it. And then it wanted to sync it with it every time. You had to dock it, and then you had to sync it. And I was just like, are you kidding? This is ridiculous. Just let me go and put whatever I want on by dropping and dragging my MP3s that I've gone and ripped from my CDs that I own. And then I'm like, stuff it. So I went to Dick Smith. That was a electronic stores at the time. Shut down since. Only online now. They got bought out. That's a whole nother story. And I think it cost me $18 for a... Oh, I heard that. Cost $18. Oops. Yeah, we're out. Okay. I was going to change that a little bit earlier. $18 for USB... MP3 player that I could plug in my headphones to. It had one AAA, I think, battery in it, or AA, that I could just swap out when I want. And it had a SIM card that you could put in, extra SIM card you could put in the back. And I think it had, I don't know, 32 gig or something, or not even that, maybe. It might have even been a 16. I think it was a 16 gig. And all I had to do is drop and drag. I just shove it in my USB on my computer, drop and drag all the music, take it out. Had a little lid that went over the top of it, and it was barely the size of my finger. Loved it. And I gave the Shuffle away. So I'm like, I'm not doing all that just to get music on my sim. GPUs will be getting crazy big now to handle all the AI things every company is adding to their products. Actually, Big Al, mate, I had something pop up today. Uses the GPU to process things. I had, on the second computer, Bing popped up. There was probably an update the other day. I opened up Chrome and it goes, do you want to add Bing AI functions to your Chrome browser? I'm like, nope, I'm not using Bing for a start. And I don't want to add Bing to it, so no. The PSP had exclusive memory cards. Yes, we've got a PSP. Actually got 3 PSPs. Original, Slim, and what was the other one? Piano Black. I've got the Piano Black one. My wife has the original, and then she bought the Slim as well. Because we're into games. She's got lots of handhelds. She's actually got lots of consoles too. I think she's got about 14 different existing consoles, like different types, and then she's got different versions of those types and multiple of them. So she probably had 25 odd consoles. And then she's got, I think she counted recently 680 games, but I think she's got a few more recently. She's into them. Western Digital is coming out with cards now for the Xbox Series. There you go. For me to run Midjourney locally would need a GPU with 16 megabyte memory. 16 megabyte? Do you mean gigabyte? Because megabytes not much. That's awesome. I think I got 24 gig in mine. I think that's what it's got. Series S is equivalent to 27, but it runs a stripped down version of Windows that allows it to reach higher frame rates. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about clogging it up with all the other stuff that tries to run behind. Yeah, Michael says it's 8 degrees. Good morning. I have 2 Series X, in fact. I have the test, my products one, before the release now. Yeah. Bing did that to me too today. Yeah, Dale. I'm like, wait, what? No, I'm in Chrome. I don't want Bing on Chrome. Thank you. PSPs were fun. You could do so much with them. I've got 2 movies. I've got Hellrider from the Nicolas Cage movie, and I've got The Fifth Element on UMD. So they're the tiny little disc things, and a whole bunch of games. We were totally into them. Travel and do them. Thank you very much for an awesome stream today, mate. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, says TPH. Ah, yes. Yeah, gigabyte. Yeah, I figured you meant a 16 gigabyte memory. Right, so that means I could probably do Midjourney locally on my computer. Hey, thanks, Mr. Rep Plays Bot. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's now started up. Does that mean I can put in some exclamation marks? I wonder if the sounds work. Let's try. Alright, let me see how much I'm using at the moment. I am using 62% of my Nvidia video card to run 3 4K screens and stream it to you guys. It is using 12.4 gigabytes out of the 24 that I have. My CPU is running at 19%, and it's jumping between 4.99 gigahertz to 5.01, but only running 19%. And I'm just going to get preparing for landing here. Alright, we'll probably have to go, I was going to say we'll probably have to turn a little bit to the right to bring it in straight, but yeah. Bing is now using ChatGPT as everything else is now. Yeah, okay. I've thought about doing some of those picture things and even putting it onto Discord so that you can actually create pictures, because you can put it, link it from theirs over to yours and put it in a particular channel. But that's Midjourney, I think. But there are some others out there that run for your island. It's mine. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll actually go heading now. And I'll take that to 300. And it'll actually allow me to line it up a little better, I think. I might also up the vertical speed descent to 1000 per minute. What are we, 1 minute away? We'll take that to 1500 per minute, because I want to drop another 1500 and line up that airport. Big Al, it's a developer's best friend. Chat GPT, yeah. Yeah, I might... Look, to do commercial pictures, because my wife's totally getting into the AI stuff. She's been researching it lots. She's loving it. And I've been watching a few talk about putting your pictures on, or creating pictures and design and stuff. And then there's some people, lots of channels trying to make you go and sell stuff online. You're not going to be able to sell it with everybody else doing the same thing. It's really just those channels making money, telling people that go make money. That's what I think anyway. But I'd like to get some of those pictures for different stuff, such as merch. Rather Schwartz says, Big Gunner, did you develop the Navion? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Alright, Danger Bird's on my left. Can't see if there's anybody on my right. No, there's another person right behind here somewhere. Let's go outside and have a look. There we go. Aaron is on right behind me, and M-Fist is still in view, but I thought he stopped. I don't know, I might be wrong. Alright, are we leveled out? No, not yet. We do a barometric pressure, thank you. I will actually remember to put the landing lights on for a change. There we go. The landing lights are on. I don't mind this plane. This plane is pretty cool. Slow, but cool. Adobe has integrated AI in its apps now. Yeah, I've seen that too. I get the notice last week. Yeah, my wife's talking about that. She doesn't want the annual subscription stuff for Adobe, but she does have some outright purchase licenses, including education license from when she was back at university. She also has Adobe Lightroom. Lightroom being a digital picture editing program. Excuse me while I have a drink of water. But it needs boundaries set. Yeah, people are always going to be pushing those boundaries. I mean, AI is only good as its programming. Supposedly it will learn. Is it really AI, or is it programming still that acts like AI? It's learning what it's told to learn. So is it AI? There we go. Is it artificial intelligence, or is it very good programming that can learn to add extra stuff? Because if it goes sentient and decides that humanity is a world virus and it needs wiping out, then we're in trouble. It's like a movie, isn't it? Alright, let's bring this around to 294. I will take another 500 feet down, please. 300 feet per minute will do, thank you. I definitely slowed down here. Actually, I can run that back up. I actually dropped the prop pitch down a lot. And how are we going for fuel? Yeah, there's a little bit in the tube. Maybe I'll reach over and squeeze that a bit to pump more fuel through if need be. Alright. Alright, what's the runway number? Anybody know? Is it 29? 2.8. Alright, that was pretty close. Alright, we're coming on 2.8. I mean, I realised that because I had to turn below 2.9. I think... Oh, it needs regulating to a point of any nefarious activity, which is totally capable of. I think stock trading as one of them many examples. Yes, not just stock trading, writing articles that will tank a company's ability to make money, or like to drop the sale price, because they're already talking about those things happening. So what it does is it actually feeds... I'm just going to manually fly this in. It feeds information to the internet and propagates stories that absolutely can crash the market on certain companies. I must have a crosswind too. Who's in the little blue and white one? So close to such formation that I have no name tag at the moment. Alright, I'm going to bring it over a little bit more to the right. Now that I've released the autopilot. Looks like we will have to backtrack a little here and get back to the fuel depot. Yeah, 28, yeah. I think it's on the beta now. One sec, I'll look. Wait, what? Hang on. What's on the beta? Of Adobe. I do believe you're right, because my wife's considering using it, but at the moment what she's doing is she's using some chat programming stuff that allows her to just put in a little code and it pops up stuff on the side of her documents that gives her all the pre-written things that she can just go, yep, that. She only has to put like the first 4 letters of something and it pops up going, did you mean this? There's a whole paragraph or a whole thing, and she's like, yes, thank you. And then she doesn't have to rewrite the whole thing. Oh, we're floating. Oh my god. Are we down? No. Oh my god, we've floated. There like wouldn't believe. Alright, we'll take some brakes there, thank you. Air brakes. That'll slow us down too. Alright. It's Aaron. Alright, there we go. Aaron's the one who's in formation flying today. There's a couple of large planes here. They are not likely to be here at all. So AI, you've got that wrong. AI. See, AI's in here as well. You're going up there. I'll actually go up this one. Ending my flight at this airport. Has been up since 5 AM, but still going to be here. TPHI, mate, thank you very much for flying along. That's fine. I've only got 2 more legs. One of them is going to be across the water, so it's going to be a bit of a longer journey there, and then we'll go up the coast of Victoria. But yeah, just sit back, relax, let me entertain you. Are you not entertained? Oh, it's a Father's Day. Oh, it's Father's Day over in the United States, isn't it? I had my father. No, I'm not parking with you. I'm going over to fuel. Thank you. Please tell me that's a fuel, Bowser. Oh, don't tell me that's like an EV charger. BR Jet A4. I'm sure I can put some of that in. That'll work, won't it? Oh my god, 7% left. Alright, let's get that back to 50%. Thank you. 6.6 gallons in each. Front passenger, you can get out. Ooh, that changed it. And did it change it here? No, it's still in there. Get out. Alright, love it how there's an F-16 parked in the back. Yeah, as if that's going to be there. Not likely, but I have been here and I have sat in this terminal watching the planes coming and go. Well, not really coming and going. They're all little ones, none of these large ones, and you do get in over there. And that's a what did you call it before? I looked it up. A friendship something or other. I closed it. The Fairchild Metroliner is pretty much what I would have flown in and out of here. Twin, kind of looks like a very long tube thing. Yep, that looks like it. Alright, I'm going to have a quick bio break. When I say a bio break, just going to go and let the coffee back out. So I will be back in a moment. I'm going to have to go back and watch this landing. That was fun. Yeah, we've got 2 more airports to go and then we will be done. So this one's actually taken a little longer than I expected. We might end up climbing to the next one. Do you know what? We got our fuel. I can go take off and then have the bio break. I'll do that. And I'm actually going to run this up to about 10,000 for the next. Alright, 10,000. I will put it on autopilot and hang out the door window gap there on the side that and go. Alright, you reckon I've got enough runway here to take off? I think I do. I'm just mindful of the time. I've got all the time in the world, but I know some of you are going to bail because it's getting late. So we'll get in the air. Oh, there's that crosswind. Oh, it wants to lift it up. There we go. Thank you. Alright, I will take GPS this time. And I will take autopilot, but I will need the vertical speed to be limited, please. We'll go with 700. Alright. Alright guys, I know I said I'm going to have a bio break, but I'm actually going to let it climb while I go and have a, whoops, do that one, but I have a bio break while it's on autopilot. So, you know, there's a little tube there, or there's a slidey window there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and second camera view. Right, there you go. If you buy in the marketplace, you get it for both PC and Xbox. Yes. I thought I turned off that landing light. Oh, I turned off nav lights. Wrong one, that's why. Alright. King Island, I have been here. I driven from one end with a hire car all the way to the other. Pretty much. There's a cheese factory here though somewhere. Really nice cheeses. Oh, it's actually back there now. In there. And you do tastings and stuff, and then your wife goes, you can't leave King Island without some of their decent cheese, so buy me some. So I did. Then you get back on the plane and go, somebody's got cheese. Yep, because it smells up everything. The landing light reflection is odd on the prop blur. Yeah, it gave a bit of a flicker. Let's put it back on. Probably be something to do with LED. It's bright there. Go back out a bit further and then it flickers like, oh no, look at that, it's actually gone completely. There you go. Oh wow, doesn't go very far. Very short draw distance. There you go, and it's on. Hey, Two Mops, mate. Hello. Actually, I don't know if my microphone's loud enough. Probably too loud for you guys. I'll be like, yes, you're yelling, Brett. Let's get that down lower and out of the way. Then I can see my microphone. Alright, so I've got my microphone a little bit further in front of me over so you can see the 3-screen thing. I do have something off to the side here so I can monitor what's going on. Probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, so if I press that, I lose everything over there. So when I go here, I can just see out the window like normal. Oh, we're actually over revving that on the climb. But I can turn on my streaming again by clicking there. There we go. So now I've got something over here. Just move my head and you can see it right there. HD Cans Aviation is back. Welcome back. Yeah, so we're doing 3 screens today, 2 mops, mate. I'm going to be doing a lot more 3-screen things except Valheim. I'm not going to do that in 3-screen. Also, Shane's in a 152 now. Okay. Amethyst is still saying he's there. Maybe he dropped out. Or maybe he's just, his icon's not moved. Still at 175 feet. Bunch of people over there. I reckon that's Melbourne. They're probably close to Melbourne. So Big Al, mate, is Melbourne out yet? I know it's not because we already talked about it before being previewed tonight. What's your overall favourite plane to fly? Well, I did a series in the Caravan, and I really liked the Caravan. I flew 25,000 kilometres from Hobart to London, so from Tasmania to London, on live weather, live time the whole way, and that was pretty cool. That was right at the beginning of my channel. It took 9 months. I liked that. We flew the King Air back, called the Long Road Home, because we went up and around through Siberia and up over Alaska, down through the Americas and across the Pacific, island hopping. But I had to change a few things. The King Air 350 was pretty cool. I like the Caravan better, I think, because I can use the reverses and do some short field landing a lot easier than you can in the King Air, which really used to push so far forward. I like it, but there's a few other planes. That's a long way. Yeah, it's a very long way, especially when you fly back as well. But we didn't do... I saw that. Someone's pressing those little 100%ers. I saw it. It's so weird. It's only coming up on one of my chats, not on my OBS chat, but not on my YouTube watch chat. Yeah. I'm just airport hopping and watching you guys land and take off. Oh, right. Is that what you're doing? Oops. What did I just press? Oh, man. What did I just press? AP off. Sorry. I pressed the AP off. I bumped something on my buttons. I guess one of these is for autopilot on the Xbox controller. But I just went to go and move it and turned off the AP. So, favourite aircraft? Man, I don't know. I think a big hours at Avalon already. Okay, let's just make sure we don't get frosting here, because we're minus 5 degrees outside at the moment. I did put my heat airflow on air entry. Let's just warm this up so we're actually warmer and none of the windscreen windows frost up. Keep that RPM out of the yellow even while we're doing the climb. True airspeed is 111. It is getting colder. We still haven't got to 10,000 yet. What's the max altitude on this thing? I thought it was a lot higher than 10. I'm sure it was in the mid-teens. Altitude 6, 12, 18. There you go. Flight level 180, 123. Airspeed. Okay. You know what your favourite aircraft is? Yeah? That would be the B2, wouldn't it? He's like, you're supposed to say that, Twin Navion. Ah, it's the B2, isn't it? I don't know. What's your overall favourite plane to fly? See, that's different to my overall favourite plane. There's an Eagle of the Desert. Hello, Eagle of the Desert. JW1. Isn't that the jetpack? Isn't that like the human jetpack, JW1? Wow. I like the Lancaster bomber. I've got a whole bunch of models of them. I'm a big fan of the F-18, but not the one in the sim. I'm neither here nor there on that one. I like F-16s. They're really nice. So's the Rafale. I think the Eurofighter is a little bit too square. Looking for me. What else? Don't know. But to fly probably in the sim here, the Caravan has been one of my favourites. It's probably almost a go-to. No, not out yet. I put a comment on the Facebook saying I wasn't impressed with them. Wait, hang on. I was impressed with them getting an. Oh no, yeah, the Melbourne none Aussie to preview it. Everyone agreed should have been one of you guys previewing it. Well, look, Ozflight Simmers streaming would probably be the best because they'll get the most amount of people watching it. Look, I'd be happy to give it a go as well, but it's just like a road. Yeah, it's Apollo Bay. There's not much there. We'll do a touch and go and make our way over to Avalon. B21, get it right. What did I say? Did I say B2, did I? I meant B21. I was thinking B21 in my mind. Oh no. What about the legendary F111? I do have one of those from FSX that is in Flight Sim, but it's you can't press all the buttons and stuff, and if someone brings one out, yes, I will get it. That would be pretty cool. Hang on, is the JW1 the little jet, or is it the backpack? Because this person's up at 8,000 feet. I haven't flown it for ages. The B21 is pretty cool though. I mean, it reminds me so much of a Pelican though. Oh, yeah. Hey, Powerstone. Hello, Brett. I'm Eagle of the Desert Flying. I can only stay for a couple more minutes, but anyway, I hope it's all well. Mate, is the JW1 the jetpack, or am I thinking of a different thing? Because the jetpack is awesome, and I thought that was called JW1. And if you are in the jetpack and you don't have unlimited fuel, you're not going to make this because it is a long way over. Well, when I say long way over, it's still got 42 nautical miles, just short of 43. Oh, we're still on the big screen. There we go. That'll give you more detail. Who's over to the side of us? Danger Bird. Yep, it's a flying wing jetpack. I thought so. As soon as I saw JW1. Like, yep. I do have it installed, I believe. So, if you were to catch up to me, I'm at... no, I must be at 10,000 feet, am I? Yeah, I am. Look at that. Now my airspeed's 125 knots. Ground airspeed. Ground speed 111, but true airspeed, sorry, 126 knots. Okay. Let's say I'm doing some aerial refueling on the way. Yeah, it doesn't last long. We did Grand Canyon flight in the jetpacks when they first came out. That was pretty awesome. But running out of fuel was, yeah, it's a common thing. Oh, it didn't like me going in and out there. What happened there? We had a little bit of a stutter, I think. Little bit of a stutter. That is a cool view. So how you're seeing it crisp like this on the single screen, I see that on the triple there. So like that, mine's really crisp there too. Obviously this green thing is flickering because of the green screen camera that I've got set up so that I can put myself in shots without a background, so it's automatically set up. And Kengar's overtaking me. He's in the Pivy. Look at him go. Oh, have I slowed down, have I? Any more and I'm over speeding my RPM. Looks like about 4,500 is where we pop the limit. Yep, 4,500. Anything more than that, and I'm in the limit. What are we using? We're using a right tank, are we? We are. Alright, just got to remember when we get to the yellow 15, I'll move it over. How is Kenga flying so much faster than me? Oh, he might not be on live weather. There's always that. Or he's not worried about his prop pitch. He's just like, I am maxing it out. Wrath Choice says my favourite planes for me are the PMD G737-600, EJETS 175. I don't have that one. I don't have the 600, but I do have the 700, 737. The Cirrus Vision Jet, yeah, actually that's really nice. Honda Jet, that's another nice one. Love the 337. It was going to be either this or the 337 in this flight. And I figured, you know what, I've done the 337 a few times, but I'll go to something different, something I haven't done for a while. Top Mark F-22 and the F-35. Yeah, there's some good planes there. Eagle of the Desert still trying to keep up. Alright, we've got a couple of guys over there. Am I on the flight plan or am I actually off? No, I'm on it. We can see everything catch up there, although we are sideways. So my guess is there is a crosswind. Yeah, look at that. We are pointing 324 in order to get to 337. Wow. GPS on and off again? No. I'd say that's the wind that we're getting. Yeah, great little planes. You wouldn't want to do too long a distance in it. So for flying though, I like the Caravan. I like the twin Navion. Yes, I do. I definitely like that. What else? What's out there that I'm quite partial to? Besides the 337, that's an awesome one too. I don't mind the JAS 39 too. I've kind of been enjoying that recently. I'm into jet fighters as well. Alright, is that the yellow? I reckon that's pretty close. Let's have a look and see what that actually comes up as. 33%. That's a good time to change. So let's go and change it to left and take it down to 33% as well. So what do you think, Big Al? Should we land at Apollo or should we just fly it over? Because otherwise we might be a fair while. I might actually just fly it over. We definitely see the land coming up here, which is pretty cool. Almost makes me look like I'm sitting still. Just hovering there. I'll take that back off and see what I'm talking about. Just hovering there. How did Shane get in front of me? Oh, your 152 goes a lot faster then, does it? I've got a couple of F-18s heading south. Okay. Oh, I actually got to go. I'll see you on the other flight and enjoy the rest of the way there. Yes, thank you, Powerstone, mate. I'm back tomorrow, same time. Actually, I'll be finished by now tomorrow, but I'm in a jet, the Seahawk old school 50s jet, flying down Florida, down to Key West. It actually looks really stunning. I hope you guys get to see it in the same quality that I'm seeing it. It is actually pretty good. Yeah, I can see you coming across the Bass Strait. Yeah, cool. Windier weather at Apollo Bay. Right. Shane, you just landed there, didn't you? Yeah, what are we doing? 126 knot true airspeed. Actually, what is my ground speed again? 113. It's not very fast, is it? But maybe when we head towards Avalon, we get more of a tailwind, I'm hoping. Most of the winds at the moment in live weather is coming from the west. We actually had some really massive weather fronts come through in the last few days. I really thought, like when I tried this last night setting it up, it was bad weather. I'm thinking there is no way this thing is going to go fast enough. We'll do all right. It's like the turned a road into an airstrip. Okay, maybe it is. Well, I might just do a flyover and head over to Apollo Bay. I've been going for more than 3 hours already. I like to keep them around 3 hours, but 3.5 will be fine. So let's have a look. So Apollo Bay, we have 25 nautical miles remaining, and then we have 58. So what's that? 80 something nautical miles total at 10,000 feet. Yeah, that's cool. Should be right. Mr. Danger Bird out there. And there were some people behind me, weren't there? Oh, there's somebody who just come buzzing past. Oh my god, that's somebody just went buzzing past, did they? Where are they? There they are. That's Shane. Oh, he's slewing around. I can see you slewing around. Nope, he's gone. And you know what? One of the best things they ever did was put the multiplayer other planes in there. I kind of would like, though, when you see these things pop up, not just tell me what their altitude is, tell me how far away they are. My dad took me to his workplace. He is an aircraft mechanic that works at Dulles in Virginia. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correct. Got to sit in the Embraer 175 and got to see the inner workings. Started using the E175 more in the sim. Yeah, I've not actually purchased that. Wasn't it like an early access thing first as well? You should be able to see the 12 Apostles up the Great Ocean Road to the left of Apollo Bay. Right, should we do a look at them first? And where are they as far as Apollo Bay? I thought I had to go maybe a little further over. Are they around the corner, or are they actually like along here, or are they up in this area? Do you know what? Let's get the Googles going. Let's go to maps. Hopefully this doesn't muck up my internet. What have we got? We got Lawn. Where's Apollo Bay? Apollo Bay. Right there. Okay, cool. No, 12 Apostles is way up. There's no way we're going to see them. Maybe from 10,000 feet we can. So they're up here somewhere. Hang on, I've lost it again now. Where is it? Over near Petersborough, is it? No, not quite that far. Princetown. Alright, so they're in about there. Right around that little headland there. I think actually probably just in here. Around that area there. So yeah, my view might be good, but I'm not going to be able to see them. Shane says cheating. Slewing, cheating. Yeah, it's early access, but since I bought, they have updated it regularly. Yeah, okay. Actually, Ken says almost there. Yeah, I am almost there. We're almost over into Victoria, and I won't land at Apollo Bay. I'm just going to continue my way along. I'm wondering how much wind are we getting from here. Minus 10 degrees. We haven't iced up at all, which is good. We do have our hot air entry coming in. Guess that's coming off the engine, I imagine, wouldn't it? Redo our barometric pressure. We got a bit of a sideways breeze as well. And oh, you know what, 10,000, we could probably actually descend. I'm 38 seconds out, am I? I don't know about that. The plane flies way better than the virtual Elco version, which I own. A virtual Elco, I don't know what version is that. Just up the road in Australia could be a few hundred kilometres. Yeah, just up the road. Yeah, it's a little different in UK or Ireland. Just up the road. Yeah, just up the road, and you run out of road. Just up the road here, and you're not even halfway. Melbourne to Sydney, it's just up the road. And then to Brisbane, that's just a little bit further up. Wow, look at the chop down there. Got a few white caps today. Live weather, live time. It's hard to recognize if that's... Can I go further forward? Now can I go up? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. But you can't go back because your head hits. It's hard to tell exactly how much I have in there. There's no other way here, is there? Fuel bar. That's barometric pressure of fuel, is it? I can always do this. 43%. So that is the fuel mixture for 43%. Cool. Windy. Yeah, we've gone a little slower than I was planning. Alright, looking on flightsim.to, there's an aircraft that came out a few days ago, the Antonov AN124. Now, I used to do an FSX conversion of that. I've decided not to download it and show it off because I used to fly it a lot back in the beginning of the sim, so I've just ignored it. So if you wonder why sometimes I pick aircraft to show off or not to show off on freeware aircraft, it's an FSX conversion. They don't hide that. They actually say it is an FSX conversion. The AN2 was another one that I did and I showed. Look, they've been adding stuff to it inside, which is actually pretty cool. And I might end up showing that off because it's had a few more updates eventually. I'm not going to do things like the Flying Witch and the Community Manager on a scooter. But I will eventually get to the little Nelly Auto Gyro, which is the James Bond one. And you won't ever see flying snowmen on my channel. Scrapyard Monsters had another update there, Big Al, mate. I don't know if you've got that recent one, but they have updated it. Yeah, wife says my directions are screwed. You can follow the Great Ocean Road down the coast to Avalon. Yeah, I'll probably actually do a direct run. I think the map, let's have a look. I'll probably cut across. Yeah, actually, to be honest, the Great Ocean Road is not far from there, and then you've got to head up north. But Geelong is where we're going eventually, or Avalon. Shane's gone for another landing at the so-called dirt strip. Let's go and take our drone down there, though. Alright, get some speed on the drone. Alright, who's around? Danger Bird, Aaron. Oh, look at these guys flying in formation. That's awesome. Oh, we got another one right there. There we go. Schwartz. Kangar's actually racing ahead because he's got it absolutely ripping. Alright, let's go down and have a look at this airport. We're not going to land at Apollo Bay. Oh, do you know, I wonder if I can send my drone over to the 12 Apostles, or there's 7 or 8 that are left. Shane's given me an idea of where this airport is. Oh, there's a little bit of stutters there. So getting close. It's not that tiny little bit of... Oh, that's water. No. Oh, there it is. That's more than just a road. What are you talking about? It's got a Eurofighter on it. And we've got a Gazelle. And a few other aircraft. The Velocity XL and the... Cauldrons. Can't remember the numbers. That's alright. Yeah, pretty windy though. Look at this. That sock's... whoops. That sock is quite... Oh my god, look at it. That is 100% horizontal there. Oh no, there's a flap. Yeah, alright. That'd be pretty landing. Pretty windy landing. Looks like you actually can taxi off into an area, house area back there. Apollo Bay. Should we do it or not? I don't think so. I think we'll just keep going time-wise. Now you can see that this is not satellite picture, but that is, or it's not done quite well. So this looks like a nice beach. Some boats. The sailboat, mate. You're too close there. You want to get off the shoreline there. Maybe the wind's blowing them. Oh, I actually got a whole bunch of boats. Oh god, there's a whole bunch of them. Do you guys have all these boats in your sim? Or is it just me? Oh, there's a marina here as well. A couple of them moored out there. Wow, there's a lot of boats here. Apollo Bay, very popular. What do I got here? Tiny little fella. Yeah, a little dinghy. A little wooden dinghy. Oh, that one's broken its mooring then. Nobody's in it. Interesting. Bunch of fishing boats out. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, we'll do our turn. I got back in just in time for the turn. All your fighters shop at every airport. I know. Virtual Co FS and Flight Sim Studio are the two companies that make the Embraer 175. Virtual Co version is a FSX conversion, while the Flight Sim Studios is not a conversion but a native. Right. Don't have a 175 conversion. Is it that they are selling it, but it is basically their 175 that they've updated to put into the Flight Sim? Alright, I've got 56 nautical miles. We're at 10,000 feet. It says it should take 23 more minutes. How long have we been going? Wow, man, this is going to be a 4-hour stream. Woohoo! Go Brett. Just as well he's not hungry for bacon and eggs. No, just you. Hey, Spec. Hello. I hear you had to go and rescue Nanny from a dragon attack. And the likes in Valheim server. I think she's not going to spend any more time solo playing building at night because she keeps getting attacked. But at least you got more boar, hey? Yeah, she told me everything. Oh, put the 3 screen back on. You guys can see what I'm doing here. It seems to be going fairly smooth. We're flying into Geelong now in... Wow, it's quite green down there too. So I'm the only one with all those boats. I do have some seafront simulations, something or other. And I also have my traffic up. I really do push my system quite hard. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah. What boat mod do you have? Oh yeah, the Seafront Simulations library, core library, but that's for some of their payware stuff. But I'm sure I had a freeware one too. I wonder if there's a way of looking at all the stuff I have on my account. My downloads, here we go. Oh my god. Alright, let's take this one off and I'll bring it over further. How many downloads does Brett have from flightsim.to? Woohoo! Look at them all. Oh wow, you can actually see if you got the latest update or not. Mark this as update. Oh, okay, no. My god, how am I going to find out what... Oh, category, there we go. I'm looking for the boats. How do I find the boats? Flight sim traffic? Would it be under traffic? It might be. What have I got under flight sim traffic? Let's go apply. Nothing. Nope, nope, it's not under that. Boats. How about we look under boats? That's a good idea. No, it's not listed under boats. It must be under some sort of scenery. Oh, that's aircraft under boats. No, I don't want that. Scenery enhancements. Can I choose all of them? No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, I might have libraries. Yeah, alright, I've got... I've downloaded Vintage Aircraft Collector Library, Emerald Object Library, and the Object Library 200 plus models, towers and hangars, but they're dependencies for other stuff. What about others? No. Oh, the Mark Loop photographers. Yeah, I had to get rid of that because it mucked up. Do you know what? I have no idea what both things I've got, what they're under. Let's put in the word C. Nope. Let's put in the word ships. Nope. Boats. Nothing. Don't know. As far as the download stuff, I don't know. It doesn't seem to come up. Long stream today, Worm? Yes, mate. We're stuck on live weather. We just went a little slower than we were planning. Ground speed's now 124, because I think we're actually getting more of a tailwind now. But you know what? Streams don't have to be limited to those 3 hours. Yes, the Virtuco version is a paid on, yeah. HD is going into VATSIM. I do have some, whoa, 787 shorts. Yep. Look, the Cessna 337 would have been a lot quicker. Push-pull. But I was happy to skip that last one because I'm ready for bacon and egg lunch. Gammy Wombat, g'day mate. Hello. No VR flight for me today, Gammy. I'm doing my triple screen instead. So if I were to say put that on, there we go. Ignore the green there. My camera's green screen thing is mucking up. I wonder if there's a way of turning that off. That's camera hub. Okay, it is off completely. Like if I go green screen completely, all you see is me. Yeah, we don't want that. So turn that off. So no AI background. But my chroma key thing is still probably on and I don't know how to turn that off. No, there's no way. So the screens there are flickering, but if we go outside, if we get the same green on the ground, obviously. There we go. You can minimize now, thanks. Very nice. Bacon for everyone, that's right. Hells yeah. I'd like some bacon. Bacon. So I went down for coffee break halfway through Gimme Wombat, and my wife was right in the middle of cooking bacon and eggs with hash browns, I guess on toast, and I'm like, are you kidding? And basically she was cooking the bacon as I came down. She didn't know I was coming down. When I left to come up to the shed to stream, we didn't have bacon at home. She actually went to the shops and got some. It's like, yeah. Also, the green on this screen is not coming through right too. I wonder what I can do to change that. Oh, do you know what? Maybe we can. In camera, I wonder if I could open that one. No, alright, no I can't. I think I can do it by not running it through the Elgato camera dock and running it on solo. So when we're inside, these screens are supposed to be this green here. The green's getting cut out. And Shane's in a G21 now. Danger Bird, mate, amazing you've got so much fuel in that BD5. There was somebody else out here somewhere. I can't see them. 2 in front and 1 behind. Oh yeah, Schwartz. Trying to go as slow as he can, probably. And Aaron's right behind me on my formation. Very nice. I didn't stream this morning. Devil had issues with the Scum game, so had a rest. Well, not really, as was up at 5:30 AM anyway and played other games. Right. Yeah, I didn't actually get a ping saying you were streaming, so I mean, admittedly I didn't go looking for it because I was just trying to get ready for mine as well. Alright, I am going to take this down a little, thank you. Let's take it right down to 2500. 25, thank you. We've got 31 nautical miles. 600 will do for now. That is probably going to actually speed me up, so I've got to watch that. Drop the prop pitch back a fraction. Yeah. I need all the help I can get, says Dale. Are we doing the hellos again? I'm guessing this is a mine, not a racetrack. Although the way it's made round like that, it looks like a racetrack. Actually, I don't know what that is. I mean, to be honest, it kind of looks like a horse racetrack. I didn't know there was a racetrack out here. Alright, where's my maps? It's got to be out the back of Lawn, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's Lawn over there. L-O-R-N-E. I mean, hello, that looks like some sort of... Oh, it might actually be the Holden testing ground. Ah, I think that's what it is. Let's have a look on the map. No, hang on, that's Anglesey out there. And this is the Automotive Research Centre. Yeah, that's the old Holden test track and off-road track. How is that, eh? It's where they used to test all the vehicles for Holden. I know because my cousin used to work there. That's why when I recognised some of the... I'm like, that's definitely driving. And I'm like, yeah, wait. Skid pad and everything. They used to test all sorts of stuff there. It is, says Gaming Wombat. Yes. I have to get on with this reality stuff. Enjoy your bacon when you finally finish it. Yes. Still, I need to do some things in Val later. Catch everyone. Alright, do you need Valheim server open again? Let me know, because otherwise I'll just turn the computer off. So that's Anglesey there. Alright, what are we doing? We're going down through 8. We do the barometric pressure. Alright. I've pressed something, haven't I? I did. So I've lost. There we go. That way I can monitor the stream over on the left there, but still see out the window. You can't see what I'm pointing at. Over there. So if I move my head out of the way, you can see I've got a window there. That's my OBS. So I can bring it over. Oh, there you go. There's mirroring for you. And that way I can actually watch. I can watch the stream numbers and stuff. I can actually take that even further and get it out of the way. But if I click on that screen, it just goes to the screen so I can't see anything else. But that's cool. And do that, we actually can have it down below. Yeah, they would. They should combine Scum with MSFS. That would be fun. What? Schwartz is at an 18 now. Looks like we've got a few 35s. I wonder if they're at Point Cook. I'd say it's Point Cook. And Big Al's in the scrapyard. Wait, is that Point Cook, or are you at? And maybe you're at Avalon. And I'm just flying in slightly sideways. I am too. Look at that. I'm pointing 020 and we're traveling 029. Alright, we are 8. ETA 8 seconds? No. 8 minutes. 7 minutes. 19 nautical miles out. Not sure what that ETE means. 7. It's got to be in minutes. Got a beach house down there. Lovely place, Anglesea. Nice. I will be in Geelong in July. Halfway through July. I'll be getting off the boat. We're going to go to probably, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can hit Big Jacko up for a cup of coffee. Not at his house, but meet him down in town. Early in the morning. We'll probably go to the Pop Culture warehouse that I've been there before. I've got a picture on there with millions of views from the original Pop Culture warehouse on Google Maps, I think. You are at Avalon, yeah, okay. Yeah, it would be a great track, yeah. Especially the rally track type stuff. Introducing planes into Scum, there'll be about 7 airfields on the map. Oh, they will be introducing, right. What's my altitude? I'm going to drop that to 1800, thank you. Just looking at, I'm just going to keep going down. Alright, everybody wave to Big Jacko. He's down there somewhere. I think he said he bought a place down here somewhere. Well, we are definitely drifting sideways. Look at the crosswind now. 0.18 in order to travel at 0.29. We're definitely getting the crosswind now. Because we're trying to head further north on the angle. Alright, where's that runway? So, Point Cook's over there, isn't it? They're not rendered in properly. Hang on, where's Point Cook? I think Point Cook's over there, yeah. Alright, we probably need to sit up and get this organised. Right, I think I'm going to go past and come in from the other side. Oh, Point Cook's past. Right. Isn't it? Which one's Point Cook? Is it that one? No, that's St Leonard's Airfield. There's Point Cook. Alright, up there. Alright, what do we got here? 18 and 36. ILS on 18. We're not having any ILS. We might have to go around and come in from the other side. There's so much wind here. We have a crosswind. of not sure. Is each colour on the flag 5 knots or 10 knots? No idea. Is it full level? Does it flap at all? This is Avalon Tower. Can you see guys coming in on runway 36 cleared for landing? Runway 36, so it's going to be a crosswind either way. Although I still think the wind's coming more from the west, southwest. So, yeah. But I can't guarantee that. All I know is I was getting blown sideways. Although it looks like I'm getting blown a lot less the lower I go. So let's actually run it over and take 36 anyway. Alright, let's drop some of that back. Oh, we paused. Oh, I changed inside and it paused. Don't tell me it's going to crash. That'd suck. No, we just had a momentary pause. And I lost everybody. Did the internet drop out? No, but the GPU certainly went down. Oh my god, look at that. Even the CPU had a little bit of a rest for a second. And the internet's throwing things back up. There we go. That's where everybody just come. We got a Bongo IDK and a Fanatec set. They've been flying their jets around for a while, I think. Alright, that's where we're going to be coming in. $138 knots. Wow, okay, now I now have a tailwind. 100%. I just sped up. True airspeed. Ground speed 152. Oh my god, the poor little plane. Oh, we're going to go that way. It has been a long stream today. Thank you very much for everybody coming and joining me, whether it be your Saturday evening or night, Sunday morning, or your Sunday day. Thank you very much. It was afternoon for me, so I have gone a little longer than normal. Be aware you have F-35 training in the area. Yeah, I kind of saw them. They should have. I would imagine they should be over at Point Cook, not Avalon. Oh, now we're pointing to someone else. Okay. Danger bird. Okay. Bright lights on. Aaron's tailing me in here. Let's get back inside. Alright, now we get to test that crosswind. Will I see these videos on your channel later, Mr. Big Owl? Okay, there's the crosswind. My god, there's a lot of crosswind. We're going to have to swing it when we're almost touching. Oh my god, pushing me right off the runway there. Wow. Aaron's going to try the same thing. He's getting pushed off as well. Mate, it's that wind. It is wicked. I mean, look at my rudder just trying to steer here. Oh, Aaron's wing. Yeah, it pushes you over. Man, that was pretty cool. Pretty hairy, actually. Whoop, whoop. It's still pushing me over. Hey. Right, do we have differential brakes? Can I use the left brake? Yeah, okay, good. Thanks, Michael, mate. Schwartz is putting the dust up. Oh, look at him. He's trying to dirty my plane. Alright, what's my... I can't see it there. If I let go of the rudder, I automatically get blown to the left. I'll use my right brakes. Hang on, let's just stop there. How do we go with fuel? Actually pretty good. Alright. Wow, that was a bit hairy. Trying to land that one. Just finished lunch. We had bacon and egg sandwich. That's what I'm going to have for lunch. A bacon and egg sandwich with hash brown jammed in it. Oh, bongo, mate. Oh, what a shame you did that live on stream so that we can record it and make shorts out of it. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I'm racing past here. I should stay on the yellow line, shouldn't I? It's a long taxi. Alright, we'll go and taxi over to where everybody's parked and call it. That was actually a lot of fun, though. I like that. Roy says hello to you and everyone. G'day, Roy. Hope you're doing well too, mate. I hear we're going to be seeing you in Trucking Sim soon. That would be 2 F-35s at least. Put your landing gear up. Wow, if I'd known there'd be this much taxiing, I would have just floated all the way down the airport and put it down near the end. Alright, Kanga, big play. Mate, we'll go over there. Big Al's playing. Oh, that wind is pushing the rudder around. Turn it around into the wind. No, to the tail. Wow, I am 1/3 right rudder here. $18-knot crosswind. Yeah, on a little plane like this though, we really feel it. Big Al's actually underneath that aircraft. I think he is. Maybe I can park in front. LATAM Airlines. Looks like there's a few spots in front here. There's no lady and guy standing up front waving their little batons. Okay. It's a bit of a loop. Alright, well, I'll just loop it around then. Aaron and I'll park it in here. How about that? Sorry, Aaron, you're probably going to make it tight to turn. Hang on, I'll go a little bit further forward for you. I'll park mine on the line. There we go. Alright, welcome to Avalon, everybody. Thank you very much for flying along or for coming and watching. A squeaky chair. Nav lights off. Pitot, you can go off now, which means we can also turn off the airflow. And missed it by that much. There we go. Fuel off. Thank you. Wow, that went off real quick. And magneto's all the way off. Avionics and master battery. They're done. We are now cold and dark. Thank you very much. I actually enjoyed that. Yeah, great stream, says Kangar01 or Kangar0. And there's no one on YouTube. Yeah, it was good. I like that. Thank you very much, everybody else, for coming along. Did I miss anybody? Who's doing the Danger Birds in the M Flyer? It's like 18 knot crosswind. Heck yeah, I'll take my... we got 27% fuel left. Alright, so we've actually used almost 100% fuel. Alright, going to do the drone. Thank you. Danger Bird's bringing it in on the taxiway. Shane, mate, I'll get that after the stream finishes, as well as Boeing. I know you did one as well, but I'll do that when we finish up, which is right about now anyway. So thank you, everybody. I will be back tomorrow in a jet fighter. We'll be down low following the coastline of the US, down Florida, on the west side of the Florida side, and down to Key West, of which I do have the DLC, the paid DLC. But thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for pressing that like button, for flying with me. Those who watched, have a great day. See ya.
We can harness the massive power of television.
We could brainwash the whole country.